Boom. Button is pushed.
Well, we ain't gone boom yet.
We're live on my end.
Yeah. I did say push button has been pushed, but I was muted.
Aha! That'll be why.
It's been pressed, but I'm mute. I can't say nothing.
You just said nothing.
Oh no, they hear me. Ah!
Flee. Now.
Uh,
Da, 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 da.
Battle boom.
Alright, anybody's got any bookkeeping? Get in now.
Uh,
I don't think there is.
How much explosive
sure.
would it take of this mining explosive do we actually have?
yeah. I mean, I've got several kegs. I think it's like 10 kegs that I've got.
Nice. That'll be enough.
Yeah.
If it won't,
Also,
if it
how thick are the walls?
How are you testing them?
Oh, there's a very easy way to test it actually. Well, how much room is there between each of the the far wall and the door of the other room, and it's at least not as thick as that.
I mean, fuck you would be like knocking on the walls. Like,
Well, they're not
tapping-
hollow,
tapping
to
on-
be fair.
Yeah.
It's to see if they're like made out of stone.
If they're
made out of,
plaster, if they're just plaster, just punch through it.
But they are made out of marble,
I assume
and
so.
I guess Alvina give me a intelligence survival check to calculate some trigonometry,
Okay.
or at least some geometry.
Yeah. Okay.
To see how good your measuring is without measuring tape.
So basically,
geometry
it's,
and geology.
it's this minus 3.
You're also working on the assumption that all of the rooms are uniform the same.
Yeah, it's this minus, I believe. Yeah, it's this minus 3.
Ooh.
Not bad.
18.
18.
Alright, let's have a look.
How good is Alvina measuring by eye?
a one, and another one.
It's at least 5 ones.
Hmm.
For reference, Alvina is gonna knock on the door first before we blow holes for multiple reasons. Before we start destroying the building.
Excuse me, what? Evacuate? Why? Reasons.
We're doing a stress test of some secret equipment in this next room, and it might have some unforeseen consequences for the structural soundness of the building.
See, there's the difference. The consequences are foreseen. You know what consequences there could be?
No,
Almost
no,
likely
here's
will
the
be.
bit. There might be unforeseen complications. The ones we know that are going to happen is the wall's probably going to get blown apart. We don't know how much of the rest of the area is going to get destroyed.
There may be trouble.
Wait a minute, what floor are we on?
What floor are you on?
I didn't think to ask
Yeah,
that.
because you
Bro,
don't want to
bro.
go. You don't want to
Bro,
go
see
through
which
the
floor you're
floor.
on.
And the ceiling.
You're on the third.
Ooh.
Well,
So you got the upstairs neighbors and the down below as well to worry about. And if it goes too far down, then you're.
but the thing is, it's on the wall, so there's probably like 6 rooms we're about to break into with 1 explosive. Not counting the other wall.
And it looks like it's a 6-story house.
No, it's a block of flats.
Oh, 6 stories of flats.
I mean, it's all part of one building.
Yeah.
Mhm.
if that's what the dice are to imply.
I really hope the floor is sturdier than the wall.
I reckon
God.
about half a foot makes sense.
I thought that does make sense, yeah. Like decent, like brick
Oof.
wall. Like, so.
Here you go, half a foot.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could calculate. All right, are we ready to play some D&D?
Yes.
Now that the measuring's all done.
Now that we've
Yeah, now that we know how thick walls are, it's good.
yeah. So now.
Welcome back to the next episode of Terra, the Shattered Altsphere, episode 73. A day for music, in theory, hopefully, potentially, we'll see.
I mean, what is the sound of explosives but music to the pyromaniac?
Or the demolition.
I mean, Tchaikovsky uses cannons in 1812, so...
Exactly.
We return with our party being previously split up. Zormir having gone to discuss some things with the administration for the rebellion headquarters, only to finally make their way to the tavern, in which our other players Gwent to the point and Lou were already conversing with the locals, meeting a previously intoxicated, then not intoxicated, and then intoxicated again Jack Bilfer Furbolg, as well as the son of the administrator themselves, Philip Warson.
That was it, Warson. I could not remember his last name.
I told you, Bob.
Mhm.
I told you it was Warson.
Yeah, I remember Phil. I remember it's Phil something, but I could not remember what his last name was.
The Kenku bookworm with a hobby in conspiracy.
Yep.
During all of that, Alvina and Fokyu went and discovered that the son of Mr. Darkside, Damien, apparently has a bit of an attitude and really foresaw everywhere that Fokyu was going to search.
And he has a weird mirror.
Much to fuck... yeah, much to fuck you's annoyance.
He has a weird mirror. Which...
They have a weird mirror that for
Had.
some reason seems to have done something. Who knows?
Had a weird mirror. It's ours now.
Yeah, it's currently in fuck you's bag.
He also...
Where they thoroughly investigated the
Yep.
room and are now planning to blow it up. What's the worst that could happen? By causing an explosion inside the headquarters of the rebellion. I'm sure nothing.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
Let's bring us back to today's session. Let's get to know the players who will be hopefully not dying today.
We'll find
Alvina,
out.
let's start with you.
Howdy!
There you go. They're definitely going to end up in jail by the
Yep.
end of this. Dr. Zomer.
Hi. I was given homework.
Optional.
Yeah, I took it. I've got an idea.
I do not remember what your homework was.
With regards to the Arcanite they previously met in their life, and which gifted them the Arcanite propellers now used for the Dawnriser.
Yeah, I remember now.
What quest did they do to acquire such a unique and priceless gift? And by priceless, I mean really, really, really expensive.
Mhm.
Who knows? We'll find out in the future.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Hello there.
They are also going to end up in jail by the end of the day.
Yep.
Gwent.
Maybe.
I'm saying we just leave them in the
I'm-
jail. Like, we just leave them there. It's great.
Yeah. I mean,
Problem
fuck you does have an
solved.
escape plan as well, so...
He has an escape plan.
Then we
And-
can get all the animals off the ship.
And if the point does not endorse domestic terrorism, is back.
I am back. Hello. I've got
Hi.
nothing else to say.
Fantastic. And I'm Chris Miazzi. I will be your DM for today. Let's start with the tavern. Try and go along the inevitable, just in case I have to switch back to the tavern being like, you guys hear a massive explosion.
Yeah, how
But-
big are we putting detonating?
Gwent, you are currently drunk with your new best buddy, Jack Bilfer, having told you his life story and traumas regarding black dragons.
Yeah.
Zormir, the Point, and Lu, you have just watched Phil drag himself away from this ever-increasing, interesting conversation in which he's learning so much, and also how is it possible for so many unique events to happen to such a small group of people? He'll never know.
Also, how can Zormir be so intelligent and so idiotic at the same time? I think was his like final judgment on him. Really?
This
Potentially.
is the paradox of Dr. Zormir.
Yeah.
Let's return to the Point, Zormir and Lu. The Philip has just left the tavern, is no longer in sight. And you are left in the corner discussing things amongst yourself. As a reminder, the party of nondescript NPC adventurers is drinking around on the Point. Kind of just minding their own business, enjoying themselves. What would the three of you like to do now?
I'd probably head back over to the party and chat to them.
Well, I thought it
Get
was a
back- get
valid
back on the
question. I
repeat.
don't know what to get women. I didn't pursue women romantically.
Women like flowers.
Okay, but I don't think she was after flowers, considering I wanted... What was the item she wanted to mine last time? I think my Arcanite.
I think it was your arm.
Something I showed her of my Arcanite stuff, and she wanted it.
I don't recall. I believe it was something on you. You continue having this conversation with Lou. The Point's already left. Point, you easily sit down and assimilate yourself into the table among your 6 new semi-acquainted adventuring
Yeah.
friends.
Oh yeah, there was the.
5
the
of which
person-
you clearly see the faces of. There's a weird shadow out the corner of your eye that is a fuzzy shape.
Oh, can't quite see them.
He's into witness protection.
Yeah. I don't want to be rude and ask, but also I am trying to work it out.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I think I might know what this is actually, but I'm not 100% on it. But I know there are a few items.
When
that
D&D
can do
Beyond wants
this.
to react at all. Any minute now.
Probably
Any
not.
minute now. While we're waiting for that,
Yeah,
Gwent, what are you up to down there with your new best bud?
And we're both speaking that weird drunken language, yes? So
Absolutely, you're drunk. You're speaking drunkish.
Were you speaking
So-
speaker there?
It sounded like I was going for I was going for clanger, but
I'm just going to lean in and just try and hey. Have you heard of a place called Elysium?
Have they heard of Elysium? Let's find out.
you rolled 2 16s point, by the way. Nope.
Yeah, 32.
Elysium. Doesn't ring a bell.
Fair enough. I thought I'd ask. You look like a man that won't be here around long. Wait, won't be. I think we're both gonna die soon. So I thought I'd check. You know,
I can't disagree.
if you ever see this elf red hair,
Very
Dangerous.
red hair. Very red hair. Glowing eyes.
Help right here.
yeah,
Breathes
Run away.
fire occasionally.
like dragon pervert. Shh. Dragon pervert. She loves them. Keep her away.
Wait, she's not one of those fucking dragon cultists. We've got quite a few of those in the forests. Never.
I
It always
think
it
she's
always
just-
starts the same way, you know. Some locals get it in their head that if they appease the dragons, if they can barter with the dragons, they'll they'll find a compromise. Normally ends with them down their gullet. Dragons don't compromise, you know. Fucking idiots, a lot of them. What do they expect?
mean-
It's dragons.
She
You can't
doesn't
barter
bargain.
with dragons.
She doesn't bargain
I
with them.
think
She
she
yells
just
at
wants
them.
to.
She yells at them.
I think she just wants to ride them, and I'm not sure which way. And I've never
Wow.
been brave enough to ask.
Oh wow.
But real
Why the
weird when you
hells?
mention dragons. I mean, if I'm honest, and I'm like, grab his face so we're staring eye to eye. I think the dragon would give up first.
Curses to the cruel gods.
I think she move on to them next. If they've got scales and wings,
Wow.
they're just gonna put my head on the bar. It's like, it's so cold.
Cold. You've traumatized this man.
That's what I'm here for.
Do any of them have
It's why he's here. To forget the trauma.
defeated the dragon god?
Who defeated the dragon god was that?
Yeah.
Technically there's two. Who's the other one?
I'm assuming they're not the classic two, right?
No.
Yeah.
There's Alterra equivalents.
Yeah.
Although they slightly do different things. There's Kronak, the god of time. He's a dragon. And I think it's Igta, who's supposed to be like the Tiamat equivalent, the god of destruction.
Hmm.
It's technically two different people. You know, with my... Apparently, this guy really knows religion. He rolled a 19. I'm not sure why.
He might know about dragon
Oh,
religion
jeez.
specifically.
I mean, I do know that, and I only know this. Let's get this straight, right? I'm not a fan of the gods. I only know this because I was seeing someone who was studying Dragon Lord, right? We get a lot of dragon scholars through the camps, okay? But apparently, some cultures like to depict, what's their name? Vertarga. You know the Mad Court, right?
Gods, yeah.
Right. Well, you know the one they call the Butcher Knight, the god of Time. Apparently, some cultures depict Vertarga underneath the black fucking armor that they're always wearing as being reminiscent of a dragonborn. Scales and all. I'm just saying, if anyone can destroy the god of carnage, that's fucking ballsy.
I mean, it's either destroy or we get another room on the ship.
Oh,
Another room on the ship.
wait! You have a ship?
I don't. It is locked. I can't take it. I've tried.
Who owns the ship?
Oh, have you seen a cowman?
In a tin can.
Technically, you saw me charge.
He's
it
hammered! He is hammered! He doesn't know!
Yeah, let's give him disadvantage.
Nope.
No.
Well, it's I'm giving up like little fingers in the air like horns, like cowman. Says he's a doctor. Not sure about that.
I love the
it-
concept of Gwent pulling out like a tin of corned beef and like, looks like this.
But bigger.
Yeah.
Big.
Says he's a doctor. Got a ship. Lovely ship. Got my own room. It's very comfortable. Big locks.
Big
Lots of locks. Yeah. It's great.
Well, I told you why I was here, right?
Yeah, drinking. Woo! Another
No,
round.
why? Yeah, keep it coming. Why I'm in Bastion? Why I'm so far from the black vein swamps?
You want to find people and money for dragon stuff?
Yeah. In a nutshell, resources. You know, we're so fucking under-resourced. I'm here to ask the rebellion to acquisition support. You know, I
What
reckon.
kind of thing are you looking for?
I mean, supplies, magic, people, and anyone to help hold back the tide of the dragons.
Surprised you're not actually asking how big a ship you want at this point.
Look, Gwen, buddy, friend. Okay.
Hey.
We're fucking desperate. We're nearly extinct over there. I don't think we're gonna last out the year. And the activity's increased. They've started They've started mining the trees.
No.
Do you know how much dragons don't give a shit about extracting their own resource? They've started their own resource extraction operations. Whatever they're planning, it's going to be big. And we have to stop it. And I reckon...
They're mining trees?
Yeah, cutting them down. Using them for something. We've lost half our populace to slaves alone. They're not killing us anymore. Do you know how fucking terrifying that is when a dragon stops killing you?
Yeah.
Oh my
What does
God,
it mean, Gwen? What does it mean?
I know! I've heard about this. They're building log cabins, but you need a lot of logs, because they're dragons and big.
You heard that from Alvina. 100% you heard that from Alvina.
Like, they love fucking cottage core, I think it's called. Dragons love it, a bit of chintz.
That's not all, Gwen. Oh god, that's not all. They've started infighting.
Surely that's good. I mean, if one dragon takes out another dragon, that's... I hold out fingers. One
You don't
less
understand.
dragon.
They don't fight to the death. They fight until surrender. And in the meantime, they destroy everything in their proximity. Have you ever seen two acid dragons fight? Do you know the collateral damage of two acid dragons fighting?
No.
I have not.
Let's keep it PG.
When they're just hunting you down, they won't just destroy recklessly. They'll be precise. Cruel but precise, and that often means a lot of people can get away if you sacrifice a few. I'm not happy to say it, but there's a certain appeasement you can do by sacrificing the weak and the ill to the dragons. The ones who are going to die anyway. We try and get as many volunteers as possible, or we serve the criminals. But when they're fighting and they're not paying attention, they'll wipe out entire forests, poison and pollute entire streams. You know how hard it is to keep a healthy society flourishing when all your fucking water turns to acid? Oh god.
I've got to be honest, Jack. You're starting to bum me out, and that is hard to do. So,
That's fair.
I mean, what are you looking for from the rebellion? Like, bombs to drop?
Oh, if they have it, but honestly, even medical supplies would be enough right now. Better illusion magic, so we can hide our camps better. Maybe some warding spells.
Thank you, I got one left.
I mean, well,
Some passive outtray
Wow.
spell scrolls would be great.
Some bleach. Just a lot of bleach. You'll be fine.
Maybe a
I'm just-
couple druids if they have them to spare to help us regrow some of our defenses. To help cleanse the water acid.
Alkali tablets. It'll be fine.
I wish I
What-
could
what
help.
kind of
I
acid
mean,
is it? It's like vinegar. You just put it on your chips.
It's like hydrofluoric acid, so you need some
a
serious bleach.
great doctor, so I could help, but unfortunately, I don't want to die quicker than...
Unfortunately,
Tomorrow.
I'm shit scared of dragons. Absolutely
Yeah.
terrified.
I think the most sensible thing to do would be...
Get Randy.
No.
Sensible thing, yeah.
We have a
Go
spare
see-
druid. We have a spare druid that we don't need.
I do hate Randy.
A chaotic, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I-
What?
I know a guy who's half mushroom. Hang on. let me go find the cow and we see if we can get rid of him. Right, Jack. Jack, stay here, Jack. Stay here. I'm going to find a cow. I'm going to start to wander off.
I'm gonna talk to a cow about a mushroom.
As you're leaving, he grabs your forearm and just stares you dead in the. Best of fucking luck, Gwen. Best of fucking luck. Lets you go.
I'm gonna take out of my pack like 5 different healing kits. I'm just gonna put on the table. Like, I keep these with me. At least they could help a little bit.
You see just a single tear dropping down from Jack's eye. Every little helps. Oh god, the cruel
Not
god.
sponsored.
Like,
Nuts.
just a question before I go. Like, if he doesn't want to go willingly, how do you feel about kidnapping?
You're gonna kidnap.
I mean, if I can get him off the boat. Oh, just giving you big shoulders.
I'll be
Jack
Bit of a
stares at
kidnap.
you and just like takes him a second to kind of process what you're saying, and then just he like raises his finger to his nose and saying wink out loud. I'm definitely opposed to it, Gwent. Wink.
Wink. Understood.
Like, Gwent winks back but misses her nose with the finger.
Fingers
Whoop.
missing. Ah!
I was close. I'm gonna find the cow. I'll see if we can get one.
Well, Gwent wanders away. The point for your previous Arcana check. While you're trying to like catch this figure out of the corner of your eye, you're trying not to stare, but also analyze subtly. So so you're like taking some of the most like dramatic movements, to, like conveniently sweep your eyes in that direction.
I mean, that is just the point anyway. So
But as you do so, you start to piece together some of the telltale signs. There's like little glimmers of magic here and there, and like the shifting spell seems to be reminiscent of it trying to create. It's almost like that second when an illusion spell goes up, and it occurs to you. You think this might be the most botched disguise self spell you've ever.
It's Damien, isn't it?
okay.
It's hard to tell because they're never like one person. They're like a weird cubist mismatch of disguise spell overlaying and like clashing with each other in like the wrong proportions. Like one corner appears to be like a gnome face, and then suddenly there's like a half orc on the forehead. It's very abstract.
Are there any
It's a
kind
Picasso.
of are there any common themes of what they were trying to go for, or is it just everything?
It's just everything.
Oh, you there, sir? I don't think I got your name. Should turn directly at them.
The cubist portrait turns back to you. It just tilts its head. It doesn't say anything.
It's Rorschach.
While you're trying to get not Rincewind,
Not Rincewind.
not Rincewind,
Wince.
Rinse Gust.
leans
Or
forward.
Gust Rinse, it were.
Wind Rince. That'd be a good one.
Oh, you're not gonna. Oh, I wouldn't bother asking. They lost their tongue 5 years ago.
Wow.
Oh,
You just see the cubist portrait nodding.
Where did they lose
I-
it? Have they checked the other coat?
yeah. I might know someone who has a spell for that. Also, I have a temporary spell for that. If you would like to talk, just as a novelty, I think tongues would work. If
You
you
just
don't have a
see-
tongue,
Does tongues work if you don't have a
Ironic.
tongue?
I don't know. That's
I don't
never
know.
come up before. Weirdly.
the ability to understand any spoken language here is when the target language speaks, anyone can understand them. So, do you count
Wheezing.
attempting to speak with no tongue as speech?
A language.
Unfortunately, I would not, because they aren't
Yeah.
actually able to speak any language,
Okay.
which is kind of their problem right now.
I think there's a higher level one, which is essentially any noise they make can be understood.
I think I was-
Essentially, I think there's a higher level one, which might
Is that
do
like
it.
a Sir Barrington kind of thing?
Maybe. I think it's literally like people could understand if you just pose in the right way. With that one.
Oh, interpretive dance.
Charades.
Basically.
Unfortunately, because tongue does require them to be able to speak any language, and they are unable to speak any language, you do not believe it would work in this instance.
Okay, I guess.
Telepathy would work.
I mean, you probably have solutions of your own. I don't want to reduce you to a disability, but I do know a guy who does excellent prosthetics. I say, looking at Zormir.
I was about to say, like, Zormir, do you think you can manage a prosthetic tongue?
Possibly.
You just see like over the Picasso portrait shoulder is just not Rincewind, like trying to like just waving his hands frantically in like whispering no.
Okay, is that at me or at someone else?
At you over their shoulder.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
Just Picasso looks back and not Rincewind suddenly just like sits down as if he wasn't doing anything.
Innocent.
So what is it that this one does, I ask? The group? Actually, what do you guys call them?
Larry.
You just see let's see who respond. Let's go Barbs the Barbarian.
Yeah,
You just see him like slam down a tankard after having like downed it in one. Ah, that's. Oh, aye. Nope, I'd lost it. I don't know. Imagine Orcish voice. Not gonna try.
She's an orc.
Fridays. Oh, what? She was like a bird.
She's human.
Oh, what was she?
She was
What have I got written
human.
down?
She was human.
That's just me projecting barbarian.
Yeah!
What?
Yeah, she's just human, isn't she?
But anyway, barbarian voice. Imagine that how you will. Aye, that's brown tongue. That is.
Sounds like a... You know what? I'm not going to judge. You've obviously got dynamic. That works for you. A pleasure to meet you, Brown Tongue.
Picasso portrait just flips you the birds.
Nice.
I know a goblin who would get on with you quite well. Or not, I guess.
Or you'd hate each other and be eternal rivals, one of the two.
This turns out to just be jam.
It's another jam! It's another one.
Brown Tongue is Nutella. Anyway,
What's your passive insight?
not that good.
Yeah.
14.
That's better than expected.
Like it's above average.
Mm.
It occurs to you the connotation that, especially with the rude gestures, that a brown tail might be a more polite way of referring to them as shit talker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you wonder how the individual lost their tongue.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I am certain. I can see a correlation here.
The point is going to purposefully knows that's a fact, but is not going to let that on. Anyway, anyway, sorry, I got distracted from saying, are you guys interested in a job?
To save
What,
the world.
What would the job entail?
As far as I know, free lodging, free food from a very good chef.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Occasional peril, but
Extreme
not often.
peril.
It's mostly a sentry job, to be honest.
They all kind of glance at each other, look back at you. Not Winston takes the lead. I believe something could be bartered out for our heart. Now, we are quite the experienced party, and,
Of course.
you know, especially for such a simple job that we could definitely do. You know, and if anything, the boring jobs cost a little bit more. You understand, right?
Oh,
Being,
I fully understand, yes.
the adrenaline-seeking party that we are.
Yeah, but
So maybe a gold per day each.
A gold per day each. Let me... Unfortunately, our quartermaster isn't here at the moment.
our accountant isn't here.
Yes, our accountant. who won't give you a single gold.
Now we may be willing to have that if the food is good. If the food
The
is
food
high
is
quality.
good.
Do you like spicy food? That's important.
Yes, yeah. Do you like spicy food?
Not particularly.
Well, you can pick the spicy bits off.
Well, we'd have to see the lodgings and food before we negotiate it down. You understand?
Of course. We're currently in the process of renovating
The island.
place. Yes, the lodgings. You can probably. I mean, we can sort something out that you can come down later.
Excellent, excellent. That sounds fantastic.
Obviously, between you and me, as long as you're okay being paid at the end of the month, I reckon we can get you a good deal.
I'm thinking it's quite a long posting.
Oh, so end of your posting, like, yeah. Whenever we return back from the sentry position, we're currently unsure how long it'll be.
Can I ask why? What it is we'd be guarding that seems to have a fixed ration?
Oh,
Classified.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure I'm allowed to tell you that.
It's not dangerous, is it? Like I said, we love
it's-
thrilling adventure.
No,
The danger wouldn't be
Don't lie
opposed.
to them.
no, it's
Don't lie to her. That's a level.
It's mostly looking after a transport, let's call it, and we're not sure how much interest that transport is going to gather.
You just see the mysterious rogue lean across the table. What kind of transport? You're being awfully cagey there.
Never know who's listening in.
Oh, you never know who's listening, and like I said, I'm not entirely sure how much I'm allowed to tell you. This was, only just approved by the high ups, so.
Like, give me a persuasion check, as you can see you're starting to lose them a little.
That'll be a 27.
Hard 19. Nice.
And you recover it so well.
Seamless.
Honestly, at the moment, I'm not sure if I leave this room, these guys are ever going to show up again.
Yeah, the rogue seems to be like it definitely seems to be most skeptical of the lot, but even they seem to, while they still think you're maybe something you're not telling, they seem relent enough to let the rest of the group buy into you.
Yeah.
There's the one bit of comfort you can probably have, Point. The fact that when they meet Alvina, they'll probably go, that's what he wasn't telling us.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, you won't be the only ones on board. We will have a full team. See, I'm the least fighty of us, and, well, unless you count Gwent, but...
Gwent's actually surprisingly fighty. Yeah. As long as it's not immune to radiant damage.
Unless there's anything else you want to kind of glean from them, any information you want to receive or partake, you easily convince them with your 27 persuasion, and they agree. They give you their contact details. They're staying in one of the inns.
I'll give them a business card that I can locate objects on. Is there anything that breaks disguise self other than dispel magics? I just want to try it.
There's actually a see-through illusion spell, I believe, somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have
true
sight either.
No, there's actually a spell for. Oh, is that true sight? Yeah.
It's true sight, yeah.
I know there's some spells that can just allow you to look through it without breaking it.
I will pat Brown Tongue on the shoulder as I go.
Just bring Randy. He'll tell you what they look like.
Yeah, you've got passive see-through illusion. Yeah, we don't want to bring. You don't want to bring
any direction.
Anyway, so.
We are essentially going to end up having Randy here on account of Randy being abducted.
Just say to Gwen, "Hey, I need to go and pick up Randy."
That's great.
Oh,
you can't understand them.
You do so. You feel some light robe fabric as you touch their shoulder, your hand dipping ever like just
Half an
I
inch.
guess a couple millimeters through the illusion. But there's nothing unusual.
Yeah, there's nothing.
They are some kind of spellcaster, is what you've basically.
Yes, I will give them a bardic inspiration, just saying, keep at it. You'll get the spell done right eventually.
Wow.
Just as I walk away.
They're managing to apparently do it without verbal components, which on its own is pretty impressive.
Unless they did before we showed up. They're just like this.
Yeah. That or they're just a sorcerer.
They did it before they lost their tongue.
It's a very
I mean,
long-lasting
yeah.
spell.
It was the last thing they
I
did.
don't believe they lost their tongue. I believe that's a lie. That's-
That's fair.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find out more about Brown Tongue, the newest interesting NPCs to Grace Alterra in the future.
It is just going to be a guy who looks like that, isn't it?
Keep 100%.
Just wearing a cursed item.
It just turns out he actually like removes the minor illusion. He looks exactly the same.
Yep.
He's just aberrated.
There is a movie where they have basically a mask that's doing that constantly.
Is it The Mask?
No, it's like this one where they're sort of spies and that, and two of them, when they interact, have these same kind of masks that is constantly shifting from different, like...
That's Blade 2, isn't it?
I think they do those real life as well.
Yeah, they exist, those things.
To break AI.
Yeah.
Basically, it just shifts from different parts of it, just turn it into different...
Yeah, they're designed to stop, like, camera systems and things.
Yeah.
Zormir and Lou.
Yes.
What are you two up to? You two wanting to discuss anything, do anything before Gwent finds you?
Not really.
No.
Because it would have just been a weird ending conversation between them about buying what kind of gift would and flowers.
And
was it
none of us
initially?
wants to listen to that.
Yeah.
You have that conversation, just casual as you do, as in the corner of your eye you see a very drunk Gwent, drunk horse walking their way towards you.
But
Lou,
It's
roll a
like
wisdom.
Bambi on ice.
Real fancy horse walk.
are you?
And the point, who appears to be have caught up with Gwen and is now supporting Bambi on ice.
Why did you drink that purple
Worm toxin.
Orange.
worm toxin?
Purple infused orange fuzz.
I never did. How dare you? I had
did you
an
say,
orange
Lou?
drink.
Can't understand.
I'm not quite sure.
Why does this keep happening to Gwen, by the way? Because I carried him up the frickin' wall like that.
Don't you know what they're saying? This weird drunken slurring.
I could try something.
I-
Comprehend languages.
Randy.
Please use the saved up wild magic charge. We've got like 8. I want it to just do something weird.
You want to use up the wild magic charge?
We've got so many. Like bank.
It doesn't
Yes.
stack.
No,
Alright.
the ones you've got, I think, do actually stack. The GM ones, I think, stack.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me a d20 then. Let's see if you roll a 1.
Come on.
16.
Ah.
Yeah, see, nothing happened.
There's a 1.
There's a 1 in it, but not in. So you're casting tongues on me.
It's either tongues or comprehend languages.
Either way, it's above a first level spell slot, which is all I care about.
So, right.
Comprehend
Great plan.
languages.
Right.
That's weird. I actually understand you now. For God's sake.
You've got an hour.
I was talking. So,
Yes.
how would you like Randy to be the best he can be and improve his skills?
It's an internship.
What are you planning on doing with my bot?
Randy's his own guy. I'm just saying, I've got an opportunity.
Well, he seems to have gotten some kind of personality in him now. I don't know where that
I mean, it's a
Wait a
it's a
minute.
mushroom.
I know where it came from.
We all know where it came from.
I'm going to have a
I-
word with
I-
Assassin
I blame
when
the
we find
goblin.
him again.
You can't
God
understand
damn
it. I know you can understand one of them, but you can understand one of them.
Do you want Randy to get
So
better?
I just heard, I know who to blame for that. I was like, yeah, it's fuck you.
Yeah, clearly.
Why'd you ask?
We have an opportunity. We have an opportunity.
Yes, we have lots of opportunities in this place. I don't know
Yeah.
which one to focus on right now. But currently you're trying to trade off my bot to something, I think now.
No trade,
Oh,
no trade.
Speaking of focusing on, Randy does have that cool see-through illusions thing, right? There's a guy over there hiding something, and I want to know what it is.
Huh? Did you? What do you mean?
Did you see that guy over there, just trying to point subtly?
No, I mean about Randy. I don't know what all that mumbo jumbo is going on with them. I know that they've got some weird personality in them now, but what? And I know they can do some weird new stuff, but
I thought that was your design, merging the organic and mechanical components.
Oh hell no!
That's just a
That wasn't
fungal
me.
infection.
That's just I think due to assassin growing all the bloody fungus everywhere.
Well, yeah, I thought that's where you got it from, but I thought you would have put it in there.
No.
Where did you
I
get the magic
completely-
items from?
To be honest, I completely forgot about my bot being there due to all the big things happening to us.
See, then it doesn't
Just
matter if
quick
Randy
mental
goes
note.
away.
It-
If Randy goes trip,
And
It's
saves
fine.
thousands of people. Bring that
yeah,
up.
Randy can be a hero. A hero.
I
And by
Just
proxy,
wondering-
Zormir, you will too, because
Your
you
design,
made Randy.
your design
Yeah.
will be revolutionary.
You didn't hear what
You
they
w-
said.
you-
so all you're
you
rah, rah,
wanted-
rah, rah, rah.
You wanted people to band together. Randy
Yes.
can help.
By doing
All we
what
need to
exactly?
do. He's a druid. Druid stuff.
Druid?
Druid stuff.
I'm learning more and more about my damn bot day by day.
How the hell
Also,
do you?
Lou, take your mic a little bit away from your mouth.
Yeah, your
you're,
nose
you're
is-
starting to breathe into it.
Your nose in the mic a bit, Lou.
Yeah, a little
Sorry.
bit further away.
So
Okay.
druid
So-
stuff.
So
Like-
my
It is
bot
weird
is
how we
fun.
never see. It is weird how we never see Zorma and Randy in the same room together.
You see them together all the time on the ship.
No, they have.
They
been
never
times
speak
been
at the
in
same
same
time, though.
place, but I'm remember I just died and came back. I don't know everything about what's happened to my bot. I've not
Okay.
even had time to look at them and analyze them and see how much is infected or anything like that.
Well, he's a guy who's now part mushroom, and he's taken up space in my medical bay,
Okay.
and he doesn't do what I say. Can
You
we give
should
him an
do what-
opportunity?
Also, he may have tried to murder Lou with an axe.
Yeah, but you know who
we don't
hasn't?
know that.
While you are convincing them to use send the druid bot on some
on a
humanitarian
suicide quest.
humanitarian aid. Let's go find out if a different sort of humanitarian aid is needed.
It's,
Blow it up. Blow
Wait,
it
wait.
As once
up.
again, we don't have a map, so I'm just gonna put it on the next map for now, just
Yep.
to distinguish it. And we're gonna go over here with. God, you even have the child with you.
Yeah, we have been playing lookout. They're being lookout.
Oh shit! I forgot about Terran.
I didn't.
Aragon's just outside, looking down the corridor.
Yeah, that kind of changes fuck you's escape plan. A little bit.
Ah, I wondered if you accounted for Zarek. I'm not gonna lie.
Unless what? Maybe.
Who knows? Who
Wait,
knows?
it's
My
still
escape
are
plan must still
sent
work.
into our.
My escape plan might still work.
Nice to work. So yes, you find yourself in one of the corridors on the 3rd level, amongst some hotel-like corridor rooms with en suites and half a meter thick marble walls, as Alvina has deduced.
Half a foot.
Half a foot. Thank
Half
you.
a meter is
That's-
very
we're
different. That's very different.
Wrong metric.
Um,
With one little tarragon looking up and down the walls, Alvina, I don't know, are you using like rope or something to measure, or are you just eyeing it?
I'm using hands probably.
Using hand.
Hands
It's
or
not a
like
horse.
Yeah.
Alvina just like hand measuring the marble walls, and Fuku's preparing something inside this messy, no longer a teenager, but might as well still be
Bachelor pad.
punk bachelor pad.
Okay. So Alvina is going to be walking to the let's go the room on the immediate left
Immediate left, okay.
and knock on the door.
It's not gonna matter. I'm using a random generator for
I'm
either
aware.
room.
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm just knocking on the door. I'm just going. Which one first? Left one. Let's go with that.
All right. You can knock on the door, and what time of day is this? This
It's
is
morning.
coming towards afternoon.
I think it's like
late morning.
It's like 11
late
o'clock.
morning,
It's 11
early
o'clock in the
afternoon,
morning,
yeah.
something like
and Gwent's already drunk.
that. Gwen's hammered.
All right. You hear shuffle inside. Some footsteps coming up to the door, and the door kind of squeaks open a little bit, and staring out from a dark room with some blurry eyes, looking up to you, is what appears to be a young woman with long, wavy black hair and blue eyes, with some smooth, dark skin. Just to stare at, she looks quite attractive. There's a kind of
Nice.
a slight bead of sweat down her forehead. It looks like she might have just woken up from a night terror.
I don't feel like she's gonna hear. I was on the night shift. Go away.
Maybe.
Who the fuck is waking me up this early? What is it? What?
Hi. Really sorry to wake you up at this time.
It's gonna fucking be important.
It is. So you know that you're the neighbor to Damien Darkside, right?
Damien, what's
We-
that prick done now?
Basically, he's buggered off somewhere. We need to find him. Do you have any idea where he could have gone?
No, but if you find him, punch him in the face for me.
You got it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Thought I'd ask at least. I'll let you get back to your sleep. Nice meeting you.
Wait, get the fuck back here.
Yes?
That was it? You woke me up to fucking ask about Damien Darkside?
Oh yeah, you can punch him as well if you like. Also, the fact of there might be some very loud noise in the next room, so really sorry.
What do you mean there's gonna be some dark noise?
Might be, not guaranteed.
I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Hi, I'm the person looking for Damien Darkside. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say who I am. Sorry.
Aha.
I want valid ID before I let you in.
Is she inviting me in?
She is not.
I was about to say this escalated extremely quickly.
No, one second. I'm making note of her in case I ever have to fucking come back to her.
Yep.
And in case you accidentally kill her.
She was so nice.
No, it's fine. We're not going to blow up this wall now.
Yeah, you're going to try not to blow it up.
No, we're not going to blow up this wall. We did say we were checking if there were people on either side. We're not going to blow it up if there are people on either side.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to try and not blow it up.
No, if there's people on the other
It could
side,
happen.
if there's people on the other side as well, we're not blowing up anything.
Stares at you in the most like annoyed expression you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, it does look a bit apologetic.
Just a nickel bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
But it's kind of hard to tell with her overall look.
Do you want a giant, half-naked Amazon? Yeah.
What's an all apologetic look from a giant Amazon who looks like, I'll tear your head off.
But assuming there's nothing else,
Yep.
she leaves you to leave, and she goes back
Yep.
to bed. Cursing you under her breath.
Fuck you. Not that side. I'll check the other side.
I've halfway done it now.
Sorry, we gotta move it.
I thought,
And I'll go to the door on the right and knock on that one.
Roll me a. Let's see. Roll me a d6.
1.
Well, unfortunately, there's somebody in.
Ah, shame.
Had a chance there not to be somebody in, but there's somebody in.
Probably fortunately for us, there's somebody in. Because he did say we're not going to blow it up if there's people.
All right, you go to the door and you knock. It takes a moment. You don't hear anything. You knock again, and you just hear this this voice call from inside. Who is it?
I'm an inspector. I'm here to ask you a couple of questions. It won't take a minute.
Oh, the door's open.
Oh, thank you. Alveda will open the door and step in.
You step in. You see this lovely decorated ensuite single room. It's brightly lit already. The curtains are swung open, and the fake sunlight is coming in from the arcane panel. You can hear the tweets of birds from the arcane panel. There's like a scent of what's lavender? That's what I was looking for. There's a scent of lavender in the air, and what appears to be crocheted stuffed animals. Okay.
The
There seems
croquet
to be
set up.
stuffed animals on like 3 shelves on the wall, all filled with just these knitted animals.
Aw,
And as you glance into your room, lying on the bed with their foot up in a not a crutch,
Sling.
in a sling, clearly like partially hospitalized, is this female orc. As she looks over to you, and she looks simultaneously both young but also with gray hair. And she just kind of looks over to you. As you can see it, I'm a little disposed to get the door right now.
Ah, it's perfectly fine. Thank you for allowing me in.
Was there particular questions? Is this about the accident?
That wasn't the what I was came here to ask questions for, but I could ask for that later if you'd like. Then I can help.
You're not with them, are you? You can see there's a hint of fear in her voice.
Probably not the them you're thinking of.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
I swear it wasn't deliberate. I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know what?
I
Alvina
mean,
says with actual sweetheart expression on her face, which she does actually have.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not good at this.
15's alright.
Middle of the road.
It's a bit higher than the road. I've got a 0.
I mean, I stumped like you. How do I word this?
It's okay.
I didn't know the secret tunnel was there when I fell into it. Okay, I was repotting some plants. I've heard the stories. I'm not in trouble, am I?
Definitely not. That's absolutely not from me.
Okay.
Where would you say that secret tunnel was?
Oh, I mean, if you're not with them, I don't think I'm supposed to tell you.
Oh, that's fair.
That depends who them are.
We might have already beaten them up, but it's fair. Don't want to get you in trouble.
Wait, who did you say you were?
Oh, hi, I'm the person. Yeah, my actual job. Oh, yeah, forgot. I've got to do that. Just quick
Wait.
question.
While you're telling me, could you? I'm dead fully perched. Could you get me some water? It's kind of hard to They usually send a carer around every couple hours with like meals and stuff since they got me here.
Oh, absolutely. I can cook you up something quick. One moment, actually. And Alvina just goes, I'll be right back in a second. Alvina just walks out the room, goes to...
I just wanted some water.
No, Alvina just goes to the next room and is like, fuck you. Stop putting it up. We're not blowing this place up.
Just wanted
Oh,
some
for
water.
fuck's sake.
Yeah. It's fine. We get to save him for later. Alvina then walks back in around the room and goes, right. So water. Do you have a little... There's a little kitchen area, right?
There's like a little fire, like a heating stone that they use for like kettles and pots and stuff. Not like a fully equipped kitchen, but what is the equivalent of a
hob.
it wouldn't be a hob because it technically acts like a kettle and a microwave. So it's not like they can heat food up on it, but you can't really cook on it.
Okay. But yeah, is there anything you particularly want? I can ask some questions while I'm making you something if you like.
I mean, as far as I know, you're a stranger who's not with any sort of official organization with the rebellion.
You're a stranger that's literally just walked into my room.
I asked permission first.
I think the biggest question is, who are you and why are you in my room? And you said you had questions for me, but also you're here to inspect things? Can I ask who you're inspecting things on behalf of?
Oh yeah, dark side.
So you are with them.
Oh, I mean, I'm an outside contractor, but
But you're not with like you know the rumors, the people they send after troublemakers.
Oh no, I'm not with them. I was honestly not sure who you meant by them.
The shadowy guys.
No, I've met them. I'm not with them.
So you're not an Inkheart?
No. Do I look like an Inkheart?
Oh, I mean, you were. If this was like a disguise bit, it was very convincing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. But yeah, I'm just here, honestly looking for Darkseid's kid. He's gone walkabout somewhere, and we're gonna ask some questions basically about where he is.
Oh, Damien?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he greeted me when they first put me here a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah, he's next door. He'd check in on me periodically. Is he okay? I hope he's okay. He was a real sweetheart.
I see some correlation as to why he lives here. One moment. Damien was in his room 1 week ago. We don't know. He's probably fine. His dad's just a bit worried about him because he's gone missing, essentially. Probably of his own free will, as far as we know, but his dad just wants to know where he is, essentially.
Oh, give me an insight check.
I'm great at that. No, actually, I'm better than I thought I am. I forgot it's wisdom. 12, I'll take it.
There's a slight hesitation. There's a little bit of like flushness to her cheek. You're not quite sure what to make out of it, but she has some form of very light reaction to that.
Mm. Yeah, so if you have any idea where he might have gone, I'd very much appreciate it.
No, sorry, I can't help with that regard. Can you pass that water now?
Yes. That's pretty much like Alvina was actually just getting her some water things.
But was that all the questions you had?
Oh, it was honestly one of the main ones. Yeah, just asking around. You know, is there anything you need? Honestly, I know like a really good healer and things. If you want, we could probably get you up and walking again soon.
Oh, isn't that expensive?
Not for us.
I mean, it's only a minor. Like the medic said it would set in another week.
Okay.
And also, I don't think I'm allowed to leave.
Bed rest. I got that once.
Well, not until the hearing anyway.
What hearing?
About the incident.
What incident?
What the thing I was
Have you
telling
not
you
been
about?
listening?
Oh, that one! They're falling into a tunnel one.
Following
Yeah,
that
yeah.
secret tunnel.
the hush hush thing that I'm not supposed to know, and now they have to figure out what to do with me.
Oh, I've got actually an idea for you. What general skills do you have? Obviously, if you know about plants.
Yeah, I'm a forester. I was working over at the Stolen Fort district.
Where's that again? This was
It's
actually
the academic district to the east.
okay. So
It's one of the districts you will have access to when Chris finishes the art.
yeah.
I'm very tempted to for fuck you just to wander in, just being like, I've packed up all the fucking gunpowder. Now what?
It'd be very funny.
I'm tempted to, but
He's
Yeah.
basically gonna offer this.
Are you
person.
going to?
Yeah, that's the question.
yeah.
I'm fine either way.
I mean, fuck you's not heard a single thing that Alvina's told this person. So.
Alvina's talking quite loudly. Like, she's not being subtle about it.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
When is
from like the
Alvina
next
ever
one.
subtle?
she's
Yeah.
been subtle before.
Whether fuck you can hear her from the next room, that's the other thing.
Exactly, yeah. Your perception, if you're all like real low, you definitely know, and it'd be very funny.
I mean, fuck you's perception is not bad.
Exactly, yeah. Like, if you're all like really low,
Passive is 14.
yeah, which is like one less than Alvina's. Alvina's pretty good as well, so. You can try, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if you roll again that one and you've not heard a single thing and walk in. I'm so down for that. Or if you nat 20, hit everything and still walk in, it'd be great. So.
I mean, if you're happy for me to roll that, Chris, I'll roll that. Right, perception.
Yes! You have done probably nothing.
Yeah. So fuck you. Like, walks out into the corridor, sees the door open, and starts and goes in and goes. Right, that's all the gunpowder packed up, so I'm not blowing any fucking thing up. Now
Yeah.
what?
I'll be out in a minute. I just got to offer this lady a job.
This apparently young and old, you're still not quite sure, orc just wide eye staring at the both of you. What the fuck has she gotten herself into? You can't even run away.
Who's that?
This is, did I actually get her name? I don't think I did. I am very sorry. What's your name?
I don't wanna.
No,
Don't
she has a
wanna
name. One
tell
sec,
you.
I just need to.
Yeah, random generator, I'm assuming.
Oh no! I was doing a roll to see if she'd come up with any wild conspiracies about you being Fae.
I mean, Alvina does look very fake.
Because otherwise I was gonna play it off of like, you're not Fae, right? I don't want to tell you my name. She does not.
Okay.
She has a neutral response. Boring.
What happened to your leg?
My name's Karzag.
Kazak.
Clan Fang, if it matters, if you need it for the official report, so I'm not sure what this is.
There you go.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is
Monica.
Monica. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Alvina. I feel I'm perfectly fine telling my name with this particular one because we're about to offer you a job. So in your hearing, when is it? You said it was in a week, right?
Yes. Again, I don't know how much I'm supposed to or allowed to tell you, and you may get in trouble if I tell you any of this. And also, I may get in more trouble if I tell you this.
It's fine.
No, I'm
we're
always in trouble. So.
we're probably already in trouble for something we're not even sure what yet.
Okay, well, since there's a non-zero chance that they might erase my memory or just dispose of me altogether, I suppose it would be nice if someone at least knew where I was and came looking for me.
Yeah, basically,
I think that would be fleeing from the law.
now here's a bit. Basically go. No, here's my idea. So we've got a really big important job that we're going to be doing fairly soon, and we were supposed to find a bunch of volunteers for it as well. And honestly, I think that your ability to be useful with plants, we kind of need that. So would you like to come along? There is free food, free lodging, indefinite amount of time, and we'll probably get you out of any, like, severe punishments. at your hearing.
And they won't erase my mind because I discovered their secret tunnel to their potentially dangerous experiments?
They may erase that part of it, but not the rest of it, if you agree with this.
What about the weird bird person?
Describe Weird Bird Person, and Alvina will describe the exact thing that she saw on the train, which I can't remember the name of.
Nagpa.
Oh, yeah, that. They were in a lab coat and they were doing something with a giant crystal with electricity around it.
Huh. One moment.
I don't think I was supposed to.
Don't.
Well, see, I wasn't supposed to fall into the tunnel, and then I guess my curiosity was piqued, so I started walking down the tunnel, and the tunnel came out into this large underground laboratory. It was pretty dark down there with the crystal. And honestly, it looked, because normally the crystals in Stolen Fall are bright and like pink, and this one had a very dark blood red color to it.
Well, I have just got some really
He's
good
fully
news
leaning
for you.
into it now, aren't
And some really bad news as well. The really good... Which one would you prefer first?
Which one won't result in me having my mind irreparably meddled with the likes of magic, and also I've heard, scary folk stories that if they modify your mind, you don't come quite back right. I prefer not to have my mind scrambled.
Well, I'm meaning the good and the bad information are immediate and both have about the same effect.
Well, can you just tell me the good news and not tell
Okay.
me the bad news?
The good news, you may have saved the entire rebellion.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bad news, you're...
No, don't tell me the bad news!
Oh, okay. I'll tell you the other good news then.
Okay.
We're gonna have to take you with us.
But in like a consensual way, you're not kidnapping me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is actually for your own safety.
Can you heal my leg first? You said you could do that.
Oh, no, we don't-
really want to be...
Can you fix her
I can do
leg? Okay.
Fuck you.
Otherwise, I would
goes
be
up-
perfectly happy just carrying you out.
Yeah, fuck you. Goes up, slaps her leg, and does a second level cure wounds into it.
No, yeah, that's fair. That'll work.
Yeah.
Her
Oh.
leg gets instantly better. You can see her like face light up with like, oh my god, the pain's gone. Fucking love it when the pain's gone.
It's good, isn't it? But yeah, we need to take you now for your own safety because your doctor might be evil.
I mean, the person in the lab coat, I don't think they were a doctor. I think they were one of the teachers.
Oh!
Teachers.
Don't you remember, like, Point mentioned they
Stolen
were
Fall.
going... Point mentioned they were going to, like, go with, to a school.
Oh, those gnome people that we went to that meeting with.
Yeah! Well, maybe one of them is the weird bird person thing.
No, they were gnomes. Or halflings.
Well, the one was an old lady.
I don't remember that.
You do? You remember there was the old lady on the train?
Oh, that one.
Point tried to jump out a window. Like, they can evidently camouflage themselves. So how do
Oh,
we know that a
that
gnome
one.
wasn't... Yeah! That was what they were called. I could not remember.
Yeah.
How many
They
times
were
has
nice,
Alvina modified memory? She's modified plenty of people's memories. Concussion is a wonderful agent for that. But yeah, oh, by the way, this is Tarragon. She's adorable.
You just see her like
Dead
only
eyes
half, only like half appearing on the door, just one eye staring into the room.
She's dangerous.
These dark, dirty blonde locks just like down her face. Hi, Tarragon. As Karag.
Karag, yeah.
Karag? Yeah, that's how you pronounce that.
That's Kazakh.
Kazrag.
Rag is
KH.
Karzuk.
K-H-A-R-Z-U-G, so it's Kazakh. Kazakh.
Kazakh.
Unless you want silent letters in there.
How do I do this to myself?
Yep.
Goddamn orc names.
So, essentially, you have helped basically confirm a lot of things
I'm gonna make her
that
half orc.
we were...
Better ratios.
But does make, yeah. Oh, honestly, half orc is just better. To be honest. But yeah, basically, we know bits and pieces about that, but also you could probably help us get some more information put through to the correct people, because the people who might be doing your hearing might not actually be the correct people. But so we're gonna go immediately and get that all sorted out, and you can come with us on the job if you like.
And this won't make me a criminal.
No,
You promise.
I promise that this act won't make you a criminal.
What we do while we're there.
That might be
Okay.
different. Yeah, this particular thing we won't be a criminal for. This is actually legal.
Okay. Wait, what was your interest in Damien again?
Oh, his dad sent us to look for him, essentially.
But then what?
Well, find him and bring him back to him.
Why?
I didn't ask.
Well, can you not?
Why?
Well, because I told Damien about the tunnel, and he said he'd look into it for me.
Dun,
Where
dun,
was that
dun.
tunnel again? We actually need to know now.
Yeah.
And this was
It's-
2
it's
days
part of what
ago.
we're- Yeah, it's part of what we're actually looking into. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, but Damien said there might be some sort of conspiracy going on against the rebellion.
Oh, he's absolutely right. He may be in imminent extreme peril.
And also, his dad doesn't listen. And I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Well, good thing you told us then.
Well, if we're going to be doing crimes together, because you haven't convinced me or not, and at this point, I'm slowly coming around to it.
I like you.
Alvina, kidnapping NPCs from day one.
Benevolently kidnapping is kind of what she does.
And also, Damien was really sweet to me. Like, he would take all my little stuffed animals and put them on the shelf for me, and dear God, I got really good at stuff. Do you see? I did all that in a week.
You done in a week?
There's like 20 of them there. It's
We're
actually
gonna
not that- apparently I'm just naturally gifted.
We're gonna have conversations about this later. I might have some commissions. Oh, he's got a giant grin in her face.
no commissions.
Oh, you should also probably talk to the neighbor on the other side to Damien.
Oh, I already did. She went to bed again. She was on the night shift or something.
Right, because Damien told me something. It seems pretty personal. I don't know if I'm supposed to. It seems rude to tell strangers about it.
Hey, mind, we're not strangers. We've been introduced, and you're gonna work for us, so that makes us friends, right?
That makes you employer and
Alvina
employee.
logic.
Right. But apparently they were going steady a little while back.
Ah, I don't think they are anymore.
Right, but I'm pretty sure she's part of this group he runs with.
Oh,
That's awkward.
fair enough. Okay, yeah, let's go and have a talk. So,
Oh, no.
Why have we got these two dealing with the most important thing?
yeah, like you're all happy you went to the pub now, aren't you?
No! Honestly!
I
Yes,
was under the impression
absolutely.
Damien would be in the pub. That's why I went.
Yep. Ah.
No, I went for the drinks, baby.
Yeah, I understand why you went here.
That's fair.
Yeah, honestly, Gwen, I had no qualms in any way. I knew 100% Gwen would be going to the pub. But yeah,
Just wanted a mimosa.
we're gonna have to wake her up. I'm gonna have to wake her up again. That's unfortunate. Anyway, so come along. We got this.
Oh yeah, 1 second. I'm just packing my bag. I gotta take. Hey, I don't suppose you've got a bag of holding I can put these stuffed animals into. It seems a shame to leave them.
Fuck
I mean-
he's
Of course
doing
we
with
do.
his bag of holding.
Yeah, it's getting a bit full though.
Oh!
There's no like liquids in there, right?
I don't know, actually.
There might be. Probably not though.
There's a lot of things in that bag of holding, honestly.
The containers would be sealed.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, I
anything,
don't-
they're in bowls.
But like glass bottles.
Yeah.
You've not just been like shoving shit in there where that might have broken the bottles.
Ah.
Nothing's broken yet.
I
Well,
mean, I've not
I-
cut myself when I put my hand in, so.
Well, yeah, but that isn't how that would work unless you were retrieving one of the bottles that was broken.
Oh, actually, have this an idea. Fuck you, try and get in one of the broken bottles.
Okay.
Puts his hand in and tries to like summon a broken bottle from it.
All right, roll me a d20.
D20.
Oh god, no. That one.
14.
14. Nothing comes up.
No, no broken
Everything-
bottles.
Cool.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
All right, help me put some of my stuff in there.
Sure.
Here,
Cool.
you take the teddies.
Yep. Alvin is like helping, just handling all these teddy bears and things. It's good.
And all right, I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Welcome to the team. And Alvina will stride out the room, walk to the room on the left again, and slam on the door this time.
You slam on the door. Give me a perception check.
$21.
Ooh.
There appears to be some like clanging and banging going on inside of things kind of being maybe not thrown about, but like drawers being hastily opened, like footsteps rushing back and forth.
Hello, it's me again. Sorry.
You hear no response.
Oh, that's a shame. Hey,
Oh,
fuck
no.
you. Can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Wait outside this door.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into Damien's room, and I'm going to... What would be the most solid object in here? Probably the entire dresser, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, Alvina's gonna pick up the whole dresser and try and smash the wall in with it.
All right, give me a strength-based check.
Strength check.
6 inches thick.
24.
Ooh.
All right, how would you like to Kool-Aid your way through the
Literally, like, just grabs both sides of the dresser, blatantly in front of the door, heaves it up, because we did move it away, then just smashes it straight through the wall, like, 2 hands, overhead, wham!
Wham. You do so to a startled shriek inside as, let's see, they begin casting a spell, and I need you to roll me initiative.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll as well?
No. This will only matter for these two. Let's actually get rid of all the rest of these. What did you roll? 14?
Yeah, it doesn't matter that I've got advantage on my initiatives, because I always roll terribly on both dice.
They have...
Yeah, but you roll slightly better on one of them.
Ooh, what is your modifier?
Oh, +3. And advantage
also
if
have a
it
plus
matters. I've got advantage on mine if that matters for, like, tiebreaker.
I don't think advantage gives you
Yeah.
advantage for a
I think-
tiebreaker.
No.
I've got 17 as a hard stat for Dex. So mine's as high as it can be, because it's the one of, I believe advantage matters as the,
Yeah.
everything matches up perfectly, usually.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Above, she has also 17. Below, she has a 16. She also apparently has a
17.
17 because she has a +3 modifier.
Yep. So...
Reroll,
Okay, that's fair.
which means she
I
gets.
mean, I
this.
was going to say, why don't you just both roll a d20 to see like, who gets the higher? But
Actually, I'll roll out hot that time.
Yeah, that's effectively what happens anyway. All right. So she's a little startled, but as you look around the room, it similarly got a not quite to the extreme punk core as Damien's room does. This one's a little bit more sparse and Spartan, but you can see that she is wearing what appears to be these like torn leather, not torn, torn leather trousers and a like leather waistcoat on over just a white blouse. Her what did she say she had? She was smooth dark skin with wavy black hair.
Yeah, long dark hair was basically the view I got. She said she was looking up at me, so she's a bit shorter, I assume.
She appears to be in her like young 20s.
Hmm.
Probably just well, she's also a half elf, so.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've actually got very.
She's just like a little bit shorter than you.
Yeah,
The
because
two that Philip was on about.
I'm 6 foot like dead, I believe, Alvina. So yeah, she's 6 foot exactly. So probably she's not.
Yeah, well,
she's
she's
super tall.
she's just like half a foot smaller, shorter than you.
Yeah.
But you can see she's got like several punk spiked rings on it. But on one of them, you can actually see on like 2 of them, there's slight glints of arcane on it.
Ooh.
She stares at you. Just again, her hair seems to be kind of like while it's curly, it seems to also be kind of frizzed at the back, and some of it is kind of like stuck to her face with sweat. As she stares at you with these piercing blue eyes.
Alvina goes, "I'm really sorry, but I did knock."
I mean, this seems a tad extreme, don't you think?
No.
First you wake me up, and then you destroy my wall.
Yeah. I've got some more questions to ask you. Really sorry.
You can see she kind of just reaching towards what appears to be a small box. She's already got like a bag open that you can see kind of clothes like half hanging out of that she shoves stuff into.
I'm fine for you to go after we have a chat, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, do you mind waiting outside while I, make myself more presentable, and then we can have our chat?
Nah, sorry, this is very urgent. Damien might be about to die, so.
I mean, the prick kind of deserves it, don't you think?
I don't know, I've never met the guy.
Oh, were you some lackey? Which organization are you with?
None of the above, honestly.
Well, unfortunately,
We're doing that.
As you can imagine, a gal likes her freedom, you know?
Okay, so do I, yeah, I get you. But I'm not gonna arrest you or anything. Honestly, I just want to have a chat, and then I'm happy to let you teleport away or whatever you're planning on doing.
Give me a persuasion check.
$18.
Oh, sorry, you broke my wall. As she
That's
like
fair.
throws her hand wide and like pushes the box into the bag, like very quickly zipping it up while there's still clothes kind of like half coming out of it. And as she like raises her finger, she clicks, and a spectral black door rises behind her. She starts falling back towards it. Well, hope to meet again. I mean, I really don't. Fuck off. But that is her action to do through it, and she can technically step through it because she beat you on initiative.
Yeah.
And with that, she dimension doors away.
Okay.
And
500
if
feet.
Running through the front door, fuck, you could have counterspelled that.
Yep. I didn't think she'd be a caster, honestly. So she's within. Hey, I've seen Dimension Door before, right?
Yeah, I've used
Oh,
it.
yeah, you've
Exactly.
seen, plenty of us use it.
Yeah. Hey, Monica, she's within 500 feet.
Yeah, we're in 500 feet though.
Dimension Door.
Yeah, what direction?
Where do you think she'd go? Where would you go?
I don't know.
I have a mental note of where she is in my head.
Yep.
Front door, up on the roof. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel!
Hello.
I mean, 500 feet is a very big radius.
Yeah, but we're in a building.
Look out the window.
Yeah.
It's not a window, it's like a TV screen.
An arcane screen. It's
There-
The
faking
other-
light.
there-
Because you're in the back end of like a cave.
Yeah. Can you
Turn
see
that
her in
way at the
either
front.
corridor?
Looks left and right.
You
No.
cannot. Tarragon also looks. She cannot.
No.
Oh, hang on.
Can she smell her?
Fuck you. Takes Tarragon's hand and dimensions door down into the lobby.
That's fair. That's fair. You do so. You step out of the door into the brightly lit marble white lobby with the garnishings of diplomatic decor, some armchairs, the grand like environmental the landscape paintings, etc. You see a secretary look up from their desk as you just pop into existence through the door. Some people are kind of giving you strange looks and starting to like curve around you. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, by the way,
Fuck,
well,
he doesn't actually know what she looks like.
yep. He does.
And
You
that is
really
why
That
you
don't.
makes
critically
sense.
Yeah.
Alvina, by the way, will be going to what's her name again? Kazakh. Kurzuk. Really sorry about this, but we need to be fast. And Alvina will just scoop her up and just sprint to where basically the
Okay.
Princess Carrie, basically.
Fireman's left.
That's just Princess Carrie again. If you can.
Alvina would Princess Carrie rather than Fireman's Lift.
Yeah. At least for a cute girl. And she's going to be just booking it down basically towards the lobby because she also thinks that she might have gone for the lobby.
You do so. It takes you a little bit longer to
Yeah.
get there. By the time you get there, Fuki, have you done anything? Have you wandered about? Are you still just there looking around? You got a
He'd
couple
probably
rounds before
look
Alvina
around.
shows up.
He'd probably go over to like the concierge and be like,
Woman that lives next to Damien.
Not the
She'd
orc.
been
Not
through
the
there.
hook.
Not the orc.
And are you going to the secretary, or are you going to like the doorman?
Doorman,
like the
probably.
receptionist.
Ah.
Like
Okay.
he still has like the
So Annabelle.
Oh, is Annabelle the secretary here? Okay. And we were in the same building.
yeah he's still got
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean.
the,
Like their accommodations in the Republic headquarters.
Ah.
yeah he's
They
he's
don't
still
have
got
like their
the-
own lobby or anything.
That's why I
They're
thought
just
they'd have their
the
own lobby.
headquarters.
Fair enough.
still got like the badge thing pierced through his ear.
I don't think she
Annabelle
can forget
just like
you.
stares up at you. Oh, for Jesus, not another one of your group.
What do you mean? Who else has been there?
Well,
Zorme did
the
say he was
one- the
coming
one in
here
the armor.
earlier.
Oh, Zomi.
look, is this important? I'm kind of busy today.
Yeah, we're looking for Damien Darkside. We just tried to speak to his neighbour, but she ran away.
Teleported away.
Teleported away. Wanted to see if she came through here.
Wait, not the, is Alvina arriving at this point?
Yeah, carrying the orc girl.
Not that one. The other one.
Okay, well, first of all,
Annabelle.
she needs to stay here. She's under witness protection.
Oh,
Stop taking her.
It's under vital importance. And, yeah.
I don't think I have the clearance to even comment on that.
No.
Good.
And secondly,
Yeah.
you mean the other one, as in the dark-haired girl that's always with Damien?
Alvina will give her a
Yeah.
description.
Oh,
Right,
That
so-
would have been very helpful before I came down here.
Okay, so Millie.
Millie. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't catch her name.
didn't ask.
Did she just teleport in here, dimension door, like I did just now?
No, but you didn't hurt her, did you?
No? Why?
How do I put
Who-
this
whose daughter
delicately?
is she?
Well, well, she's not technically the daughter of anyone. She's adopted.
Oh.
Okay.
Although that's kind of transparent. But you know the grumpy kobold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
He's great.
You know, the
He
dis-
gave me this knife.
Yeah, he's awesome.
yeah, the leader of
Crap.
the Inkheart.
Gramps, yeah.
You know, the one who doesn't technically exist. Anything I say to you, blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah,
Inkheart
yeah, yeah,
confidentiality, nobody care. The one who will skin you all alive if anything happens to his adopted daughter.
Yeah.
Right. Well, just wanted you to know.
Thank you. That's actually very handy.
But also, if she's giving you the slip, you're never gonna find her. She knows every secret tunnel in this place.
Yeah.
Second
but
only to her old man.
that's fair. Do you know where he happens to be at the moment?
Well, I mean, they're dealing with like 20 different fires, I'd imagine. Do you know how many goddamn conspiracies we have every day?
Yep. We caused about
At least
half of
one.
them.
Right, well, suddenly there's like 20 new ones because people have gotten paladin powers, and suddenly they think, oh, it's time for a change, and we've got literal gang wars rising up throughout the settlements.
Yeah. Basically, the long and short of it is, she might know where Damien's gone, and Damien might be imminently about to be violently murdered by these weird bird people called Nagpas.
Right. Was there a question? Was there something you needed from me?
Oh, I just wanted to know if she'd gone. We'll get back to your day.
If you'd seen her. If not,
I have
we'll
not.
find something else.
Thank you for your time.
Bye bye.
Apologies. Oh, and I'm sorry about Zormir.
About what?
And the damage.
No, just
What
Bye.
damage? Wait, what damage?
oh, we were doing some renovation. We're doing some.
He's just pushing around the wall.
We're doing some renovation. Sorry about Zormir, just generally. We know how he is.
I'm gonna have to make several calls.
Also, Albino is shouting over us. It's like, Millie might also potentially be in danger from the weird Nagpa people, so let Gramps know.
But yes, you all exit the headquarter.
Still
rebellion
Princess
headquarters.
carrying the orc lady. Because
Still Princess carrying the half orc.
Yeah, the half orc.
Where would you like to go?
Well, Alvina's gonna have just a scan of the area, not expecting to actually be able to find Millie at all.
He might actually be like the only one who has a chance. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, that's why it's like it's worth a shot, but
I have a bardic inspiration.
I will use that. In fact, I'll actually use a destiny first, because it's even with a bardic inspiration, I don't think I'd make it. So I'll re-roll that one first. 7, yeah, no.
No.
I'll roll bardic
Destiny
inspiration.
has decided you are not seeing them.
Yep, I will roll bardic inspiration as well, but it's probably not going to matter. Yours is D10, right? Yeah, nope. Total was less than my first roll. Yeah, fair enough. No worries.
Well,
Don't
that's
see
not.
it. Don't spot her. It's like, really, if she's okay, it'd be quite unfortunate. I guess we're going to the bar. Meet up with the others and tell them what we know.
All right. Then this is while all the things happening in the tavern were going on, we finally catch up with both sides of the group. That brings time to a equilibrium. As
Such a point. Does at any point Kazug has to be put down? By the way.
she does not.
Okay.
She seems to be more than content just letting you Princess carry her everywhere.
Yep. Salvina will not have even considered putting her down if she doesn't ask. So.
Properly resting her foot.
That's exactly what Alvina was going to do if we couldn't fix her leg with us here. I'm not going to lie. So,
Hold on tight.
Yeah, definitely.
pretty much.
Okay, back up with the arguing about my.
But looking around, you eventually find the other half of the party, and we reunite the groups as we take a quick 5 seconds there so the DM can get some more water, because once again, there's too many NPCs.
Where's Kazug gone? I see their name, I don't see their model.
It's just a blank icon.
Yeah. Oh no, there they are. It's like they used to have a model.
Yes, there we go. We're going to take 5 there, and then we can regroup as a party and decide what we'd like to do next. We are coming up to the Battle of the Bands afternoon start time.
Yeah.
If you'd like to attend.
Definitely would.
Given the
I mean,
imminent murder.
What do you mean imminent
Yeah.
murder? Now, honestly,
Of-
he's been
of
gone.
Damien,
He's
not
been
my
gone.
sister.
He's been gone for 2 days. He can wait another hour or 2.
Yeah, that's true.
We also don't know where the fuck he's gone.
Yeah, but if
So
Darkseid
imagine if-
finds out you knew and you went
Yeah,
to play in the
he
Battle
might
of the
be about
Bands
to- He
instead.
might be about to be murdered. Let's go play some music.
Hey,
I mean,
we
Darkseid might be there. So
actually also true. Also, Gramps might be there.
I mean, if anything,
Let's go check out this tunnel and then.
Yeah, if anything, fuck you could message Gramps because
Mhm.
we've met and
There's a chance.
yeah.
Oh, your daughter might know. Your daughter might know where he is. Also, she's kind of gone walkabout. Sorry about her wall.
Just don't mention the wall. Say she did that herself.
No, because she's gonna mention the wall. So if we apologize beforehand, I'm so sad that an 18 didn't make it. I would have had to nat 20 it, I bet. It was a hard rolled 18. It's like, damn. If that had worked, though. If that had worked. It's like, I'm honestly fine with you going. I'm actually just asking questions.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you know
don't what you thought fuck you could do, just saying that she's within 500 foot. That
I honestly thought there's a chance he has something. I don't know what your spell list is entirely.
nothing that could do what you thought. That I don't think there's anything that would be able to do what you think it could do.
Honestly, here's the bit. I wasn't sure what you could have possibly done for it. But there's always a chance you have something, right? Like something
Or
that
some
could be
weird
handy.
idea.
Some handy thing. Like, it doesn't need to know where exactly she's gone.
Trace
I mean,
transport.
The only thing that fuck you could do now is do scrying.
She's 100% immune.
Scribe
maybe.
with.
She actually, there is a character ability which allows you to be immune to scrying. She might have that. Because I think it's a rogue ability.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, I mean, I don't think she was a rogue.
But she could have been,
Cast Dimension Door.
no, she could, because I believe a high-level arcane trickster can cast Dimension Door.
Hmm,
Like, very high level, admittedly. But
yeah, have to be like
18 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, tier 4,
Which I could see, to be honest.
maybe.
When we know, when Ali know who she is, I could see it, essentially. I could see her being like 17, level 17, 18 if her dad is obviously max level plus,
But
essentially.
I think arcane tricksters can only learn evocation and illusion spells, though, and I don't think.
I think Dimension Door is one of them. One moment.
Double check, see what it is. Dimension Door. Nice conjuration.
I thought that was one of the ones they could have. I thought they could do conjuration and illusion.
I'm sure it's evocation and illusion.
But I don't think it is. Oh, it's enchantment and illusion.
Enchantment.
I knew it wasn't evocation. Evocation
have
is
returned.
evocation is nuke magic.
Let's go all nuke magic.
Oh no, what have I missed? Oh dear.
It's fine. We're theory crafting that she might be like level 17 arcane trickster. But it's like, wrong kind of magic.
Yeah.
Also, whoever's clicking stop, please.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's having
Mic.
plugging in their microphone and unplugging.
Oh, it would have been me then.
Yeah, please don't.
Unmuting.
Lou, you're such a little rascal with your sounds,
Sound with your noises.
your noises, Lou.
Yeah.
Your silly little audibility.
But yeah, so I guess for all the rest of you, you see Alvina, fuck you, Tarragon, and Alvina Princess carrying some random half-orc. Who still might have a splint on their leg, by the way. Like, that we didn't
yeah,
remove it. We just healed it.
They fully got a splint or a cast on the leg still.
Yeah.
Hence why she's not asked to be put down.
Hey, guys.
Hold on, Gwent. What the hell are you doing here with? Hi, who are you and why is Alvina carrying you? Have you been kidnapped? Do we need to contact someone?
Oh, sorry, I was just-
Alvina, stop taking random people.
I didn't expect you to talk. I thought you were a construct.
Constructs can talk.
Well, not like that, they can't.
Ooh.
They're all roboticized.
What the hell happened to Gwent?
They got very drunk on purple worm poison. I don't
Oh,
know.
does
Like
that
giving
work?
big thumbs.
There's something wrong with this bar. They think just putting actual poison into some weird orange drink quantifies alcohol.
One, please.
I'm about to say, I might have to
Oh,
ask for the recipe. I might have to ask for the recipe. He's alive, so I might want to try cooking with that.
With purple worm poison?
Why not? I've cooked with worse.
Oh god.
You've eaten worse.
What have you? Oh god. So that's why I felt quite queasy after some of the meal you gave me.
No, that's because you have a low constitution.
I have a damn good constitution. I'll have you know.
Evidently not. The bathroom would say otherwise.
Just because I don't eat red archite every day like you seem to do.
It's good for you.
Oh god.
It's got
I don't know.
Build strong hair.
I would like to
It
do
put
an
air on
in-depth-
your eyes.
I'd like to do an in-depth analysis of your stomach when you die. Can I have your body for research purposes afterwards?
No, someone's already been promised my body when I die. Sorry.
So you assume there'll be a body left and it won't immediately turn to ash.
Yes, that you do have a point there, point.
No, I won't turn to ash. Yeah, there's 5 separate people who have dibs on different parts of my body when I die.
Well,
Has anyone claimed
Now
their
you
head?
have 6.
What you doing?
has
Two
someone claimed
people
your
both.
stomach?
2 people both claimed the head. 5 people actually claimed the stomach. All 5 of them have dibs on the stomach. They said they'd sort it out on their own.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Last person standing. Okay.
Yeah, there were earthquakes when the discussion
Again,
was happening.
raising the question of why have you rung? The...
Oh, this is witness protection.
Okay. Why are they needing witness protection? What did you do?
I didn't do it.
They
Are
said
you
it to
sure?
Hulk.
Yeah, Damien did it.
What's going on? All right.
What did he do? Where is he?
Start from the start and tell us everything.
So
Fuck
we.
you. Not you.
I
Do
don't
you know the whole story?
No, Alvina was the one talking to her.
Oh Christ. Right.
I was trying to blow shit up.
Yeah,
Why?
we didn't. It's fine.
Oh God. I'm going.
There were people in the next door room, so we
Right, you
didn't. blow
take
it up.
over asking questions. I'm going to the damn bar. I've changed my mind.
And
Remember,
that,
it's
Gwen,
20
come over
gold.
here. Let's have another drink.
Kazuk, that is how you deal with Zorme. Are you okay, Gwen? Do you need medical attention?
Like, just gonna pet Kazuk's head on the way past that. Yeah.
I'm sorry for them. They're like that.
He's got some
You're
trauma
down
to
to
work
11.
through. So, point.
Barkeep.
So can we send him away?
And who?
Randy.
Robo mushroom.
Robo
Mushroom
Shroom.
Cat.
Robo Shroom! Robo Shroom!
You want to send
Mushbot! Mushbot!
called Randy now, with a personality on a
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah.
Okay. It might save them from Alvina, at least then.
Oh, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
I actually have a question, GM. When I walked in, did this guy have any physical reaction to seeing Big Chloe Elf walk through the door?
Yeah.
Because he was warned about me, so I'm just curious.
Did Jack have any reaction?
6 perception. No, he did not. He has not seen you.
Okay.
He's too pissed.
He is very sloshed.
He's currently lying at the bottom of the bar.
He's in the gutter, but he hasn't left yet. So, point. We went and investigated the room. We've got a lot of information, actually. We found a bunch of paperwork on it.
Oh, good. We've got some information as well.
Yeah.
But you start.
So we checked the whole room. Also, his mirror's weird. We brought it with us. It had some weird shadowy stuff on it, which then went away when we weren't looking. But that's probably a bad sign, so we decided to take the mirror with us.
Have you got it here?
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding.
Can I have a look? I'll do an arcana on it.
Fit in the bag of holding.
Yeah, we put it in the bag of holding.
The bag of holding does have a limit on the diameter of things that you can bring in.
I assumed it was like standard
thinner
desk
one?
one, because I think you can pull it, because like a
I guess those are thin enough. Yeah.
exactly, because they're like oval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Vanity
that's why I assumed.
It was awkward. Like it took two of you definitely to like
Yeah.
open, pull it over, but I'll allow it.
Okay.
It'd probably be best when we get back to the ship. It's quite big.
Okay.
So there's that. We checked in both sides because we were basically going to check both rooms anyway, but there were people in both of them, so we decided we were just going to ask nicely. Knocked on the door of the first one. It was some girl who was... it turns out they are the adopted daughter of Gramps.
Grants. Yeah.
Um,
You know, the little kobold guy.
yeah. So I'll get back to that later, but basically I knocked on the door, asked her a question. Apparently I've got to punch him in the... punch Damien in the face for her.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna kick him in the balls.
Did she by any chance have dark hair, kind of a punky aesthetic, blue eyes?
Did she have blue eyes?
Should have blue eyes, piercing blue eyes. Described
Yeah.
them several times.
Yes. The
That
apparent...
sounds like one of Damien's exes.
Yeah. And, I basically,
How
she
do you
seemed...
feel about? Yeah. How do you feel about hair dye?
It doesn't work on me.
Okay. So continue.
It burns out too quickly. And, essentially... So I left her be because she seemed really tired. Walked to the next door, which is where I met Kazakh. She was...
Hi.
Yeah. She was,
Nice to meet you.
she was in,
Still Princess carrying her.
yeah. She was in, like, a medical bed. We fixed up her leg.
Feels much better now.
Yeah.
Okay,
And...
how much for your 2 medium drinks?
Ah.
Medium strength drinks.
Oh, hey there, designated cart driver. Welcome back.
Yeah! You're not allowed to drink anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm afraid my system has you noted down as designated cart driver. It is illegal to sell you alcohol while you are the designated cart driver.
Well, I've designated that one over there as a cart driver now.
It's
I need a
Alvina,
drink.
isn't it? You know she doesn't drink. Well, she does drink, but it doesn't make her inebriated because of her mug. So...
I would like an orange drink,
Well-
please.
Who am I to question that? Authorization granted. What can I get you? No longer designated cart driver.
Something mediumly strong. No, not as
Something
quick
that'll
as
make me drunk, but something that won't kill me.
Not as strong as what... Wait, you sign a waiver there? I saw some
That sounds
paperwork.
Something.
Give me the strongest thing you have that does not require the waiver.
Second strongest thing.
Only our purple infusion requires a waiver.
Not that.
Okay,
Mhm.
not that then, but fairly strong then.
Would you like weak strong or moderate strong?
Moderate strong, please. And 2 for myself and 1 for my friend here.
There are 2 drinks weaker than the purple infusion. Both are above medium strength. There is no drinks designated as medium. There is a drink that is a quarter of the strength of purple if you would like.
Yes, I'll do.
It's
We
just
gotta check
less
how this
purple
describes it.
infusion. It's just less purple one better.
That'll do.
What are you doing? Yeah, she's really good at knitting, by the way. And essentially, she bust her leg accidentally falling into a secret tunnel that was something to do with the Nagpas that we found earlier. And she is apparently going to go to a hearing about it, but we decided to take her with us just in case the Nagpas tried to violently murder her while she was in a hospital bed. So we brought her with us, and she's going to go on the job with us later as well. You know, the big one. Alvin is looking at Point expectantly.
Oh, sorry, zoned out there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool. And essentially, Damien went 2 days ago to the tunnel that she described, which is full of the Nagpas, and they have a giant crystal. It's a big, dark crystal with lots of lightning coming out of it, and there's one wearing a lab coat.
Oh, I respect the aesthetic, but also, how many of them?
How many of them?
Oh, I only saw the one.
At least
Wow.
one.
Well, there's a bunch of like non-bird people working about, but they seem to be like average students.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they were it might have been the teachers that you said you're talking about and getting an internship with.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they were a teacher. They were just wearing the same lab coat as I've seen the professors wear.
I mean, it makes sense they're a teacher. I don't know
Doing
anyone.
science, you might as well wear a lab coat.
I don't know anyone who isn't a teacher that wears a lab coat.
I'm sure one of my many outfits is a lab coat. To
And
show
you're a
that-
teacher.
I guess so.
That's because you
Anyway.
covered. She blinded me with science.
So Dane's been gone for a couple days.
Yeah, 2 days. Oh, and then for the last bit, we decided to go and have a chat with the next door neighbor on the other side again, Millie. I knocked on the door. There was some like commotion inside, so I decided the best option was to have fuck you stand guard at the door in case anyone tried to like rush out. As I went in through a different entrance.
The wall, wasn't it? You went through the wall.
I went straight through the wall, yeah. And she dimension door out that she wasn't injured. I'm happy to say.
Send me back up there later and I'll mend it up.
Oh yeah, I didn't hand in the key. Oh well,
Anyway.
I have this key by the way.
Any idea where she went?
Oh no, she buggered off somewhere. She's apparently like Gramps' daughter, so she's long gone.
Okay.
Though honestly, there's a pretty good chance she's watching us right now, or is where Damien's gone, or where the rest of her friends are, because she's apparently one of that lot we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
The punk club.
Oh, I would have liked to meet her. She would have been quite good for the Battle of the Bands. We need more people on our
She
team.
was really nice,
I
honestly.
say quite loudly.
She was really nice, honestly.
And then, so we should probably go check out that tunnel. Just
Yeah.
stealth in, see who's in there.
So we're
A
not
reminder,
taking
the tunnel is over in Stolen Thought, which you do not currently have passports for.
Yeah, we can't go over there. It's over in the place we don't have access to.
Do I not have access to it yet? Is it?
No, your internship isn't going yet. They said they were going to get you in. It's been like a day, hasn't it? So
Yes. Good news is I have the entire place mapped out. The bad news is I still have to do some of the art.
yep, fair.
Okay.
But I have simplified the art, so it will take me far less time than the fucking other maps have.
Well, whenever we can get dark sides to sharpen, pay attention to us, we can ask about that.
Yeah. Well, I imagine Darkseid's going to be coming to the Battle of the Bands thing, and probably Gramps will be there as well, because I imagine there'll be some security stuff. So he'll probably at least hear back
Why is Gwent making a con save?
to see how if he just blacks out. I'm assuming.
Because Gwent's
I
getting a
drank the drink
from
as
Zormir.
well.
Are you drinking another drink?
Yes.
Zormir
Yeah.
got him it.
You're making that con check at disadvantage then.
Yes.
I mean, I already got a 10, so how much
but
worse?
You might
would
not
it
one. You might not one.
Yeah, but
You got a 7.
Slightly worse.
If Zormir and Lua are drinking, also give me con saves.
Is Lou drinking?
yeah,
Oh, go over there.
I'm going to.
There you are.
And who are these two people flanking you? Have you just brought in two commoners? Just
I don't know
Looks
who
like-
they are.
they're just hopers, hoping you'll buy them if they like stand next to you enough.
You know when you're at the bar and there's just some drunk people vaguely nearby and just start chatting to them.
They're both of the people. You know the ones
I'm
that have
gonna
got like.
destiny that.
They're the ones. You know the ones who've always got like a fiver in hand trying to catch the barkeeper's eye, but both of them are somehow failing despite there being no other patrons.
Yeah.
They're those people. Hey, nice one.
That's better.
That tiefling heritage.
Lou, as you're drinking the drink, you can see that there's a slight blue hint kind of dye throughout this orange concoction. As you drink it, do you drink it quick? Do you drink it fast? That's the same thing, Chris. Do you drink it quick? Do you drink it slow?
Do you drink it quick, fast, or faster?
It's just straight down the gullet.
Straight down the
Down
gullet.
in
large
one.
shots.
Zumba, zumba, zumba.
As
It's
you
been
drink
a
it,
bad day.
Wow.
there is a very almost like a wash of dopamine throughout your brain as any fog you previously had seems to clear away as bright blue skies emanate throughout your cognitive mind. And you feel relaxed, your muscles, any tension you had unwinds and eases through your body. But while you feel relaxed, you don't feel sluggish in any way. In fact, you actually feel clearer. The room becomes just that little bit brighter, that little bit more detailed and vivid. You start to notice kind of more intricate details of people's faces, the kind of grains and the curves in the wooden paneling beneath your feet, and the sounds just get that little bit richer, that little bit more distinct as you've upgraded your sound system. And for the next couple hours, you have advantage on perception checks.
Ooh. The hell did you drink?
It was a blue-infused orange fuzz.
I'm very concerned at what the blue is because I know like 3 things that boost perception that are blue, and one of them will turn him into a frog.
Did he just nick my drinks?
No, you apparently bought him one as well.
I didn't
No.
buy him one.
Apparently you did.
No, I didn't.
That's what Lou thought.
Went one.
No, I went up. That's why I asked Zormir originally who the other drink was for. And he said
Two
it's
for
for
me and one for
Gwen.
Gwen.
He might have taken your drink.
No, I went up to the bar, but it was just in the meantime
I
while
couldn't
stuff
argue
was
anything
going on.
because I was dealing with actual real world stuff.
We're wondering where you've
Stuff
gone,
like
honestly. Yeah.
my flatmate just came back, so I was letting him in.
Yes, sir.
Not sorted the key so he couldn't get his key in.
Happens.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I guess Lou's also paying for a drink, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did comment that they were going to get one themselves.
Alright.
And how much was that? 60, did you say?
60 for the blue-infused.
So, am I doing 2 con saves for drinking 2?
Are you drinking them in quick succession, one after the other, or are you drinking them spaced healthily between?
Probably drinking 2 of them quickly because
Chugs one, other hand chugs other, because he's just so
Oh,
done
no.
with Alfie.
alright.
If he double that once,
if you're
does he
drinking
die?
them reasonably, just 2 normal con saves. If you're drinking them recklessly, con save at disadvantage.
This is
You
very
know
If
what
he-
I'm picturing now?
If he triple nat ones, does he die?
Maybe.
11.
11 for 1 and
Oh.
18 on the other.
18 on another.
I'm picturing Zormir's horns and armor just forming one of those hats with the 2 cans either side.
With the straw.
So Gwent and Zormir failed their checks.
Yay.
Zormir
Technically
failed.
Zormir only fails the first one,
Yeah.
but it's still enough to fail. You know what, Zormir?
It's the first one.
You still get a drink the second one, but the effects are already taken effect.
Alright.
Gwen, you are just asleep now. You are fast asleep. Describe your sleeping position.
Oh, legs spread, unnaturally far, and just like head on the bar.
Wait, you mean like the
Like-
tiger skin rugs?
I'm expecting
little
that.
bit, yeah.
Just completely
Just-
and utterly splayed.
He's playing.
Yep.
Zormir, you are poisoned in the sense that you are
Poisoned!
drunk,
Mhm.
because alcohol's a poison, guys.
It is.
We here at Alterra do not recommend reckless drinking. Drink responsibly.
Nah.
and you get the kind of superficial type of poison because it gets a little name called sleep-induced poison. Now, you are not fully asleep, but you are half into the cognitive dream realm.
Good to know.
Which is
Liv.
just called the dream realm. But you will have disadvantage on perception checks. Actually, you're poisoned. You just have disadvantage on everything.
You have super
you'll
disadvantage.
specifically have disadvantage on perception checks. As you effectively are now in a state of waking dreaming.
Oh, actually, I think it does matter if he's specifically as well, because I think if he's specifically on perception checks, it lowers his passive as well. So it does. I think it does matter for both. So yay!
You should
So
lower
it's
it,
just
even if
going
it's just
about
standard poison.
daydreaming.
I don't know.
Because it just lowers if you have disadvantage on the check, which the poison would. But yes.
Right.
So yes, you're still conscious. You're just half in the dream sphere, half in the dreamscape, half not.
I just listen.
So-
We're probably all
am I
hearing.
just getting like the sort of half seeing the sort of what I was seeing in the maps, just like parts of the realm of the dream plane.
Well, you're not all the way in like the primal dream. It takes a lot of effort to get to the primal dream. You are on the kind of first layer of the dreamscape. It is very similar to almost seeing into the ethereal realm while also sealing into it. There's a slight overlap of your kind of double visioning, seeing both overlapping each other. What is Zormir's reoccurring dream? What does Zormir dream about? What have you previously dreamed about? We have done a couple of
probably
these
those.
now. Apparently,
it's-
dreaming has become a theme of this campaign.
It really has.
If it's trauma related, then it would be the death of his mentor. If it's just
Regular dream.
regular dreams, it's probably him busy.
The death of his
working on
mentor.
If it's pleasant
Oh.
dreams, it's also the death of his mentor.
I've got it.
Oh.
Consider it kind of makes it kind of relevant.
Oh.
The propellers, about the how he ended up coming over the propellers, and how he met
Purple.
kind of both of them, who've Violet and other was it Purple and Violet?
The
'Cause-
violet and purple.
Yeah, he met Violet and Purple because
So you ripped off
wanted-
the people that he got the propellers from.
no,
So that's why he's happy.
there seemed to be a constant argument between Violet and Purple about who's more important, time or space.
Oh
I
god,
kinda-
I've been playing this Pokemon game at the moment.
Who's more important? And
Giratina.
Yeah, Giratina shows up.
which one's more important? Having time flowing constantly or this space
Being there.
fast and yeah, things being there with space. Which one's more important? And an argument between them is, we think they're trying to get me to weigh in somehow. For some reason, they thought,
Outside perspective, essentially.
yeah, because time is basically frozen space for now, and saying that they're more important. But I think it's just a constant battle between them where they argue, but they know each other in reality that they're both important. But they like to see what noise weigh in sometimes, just to see if anyone favors the other one more than the other.
They each like to grandstand.
Basically, they take them away to grandstand and see who they think that is more important. But Zormir, being more logical, kind of argues that both are important. And
That's how you got your propellers, because they liked your argument.
Because
Yes,
they're both
'Cause
narcissists.
that's pretty
And
cool. That's
it
pretty
gives them
cool.
both a good reason for both's argument.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
They're both narcissists.
I've built your little bit of purple. They're both egomaniacs who like that their realm's more important.
I'm the best.
No, I'm the best. Let's have someone else say we're both the best, right? Yeah.
Let's see.
Now who's entered a cult?
Not really a cult. He's just entered a debate between two.
Yeah, he's entered. Yeah,
Who are making a cult 'cause they're brainwashing other people to say that each one of them is the best.
No, they're not brainwashing. They're abducting people. It's completely different.
Yeah.
They're abducting then brainwashing.
Nah,
They're
it's
not
no
really
brainwashing.
They're just wanting someone to
Going on.
argue who their side's better. For some reason.
They
Something to pass the
each get
time.
Stockholm syndrome.
Something to do to pass the
They're
time.
not. It's yeah, passing time or passing
When you're
their boredom of being
Yeah.
existences.
What was that? Fuck you. You're very quiet at the moment.
I was just saying, it's basically gods arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're an omnipotent deity beyond the powers, you know one of the things that's really easy to become? Really bored. So.
They bring them for their amusement, not for
You gotta
them to
pass the
be-
time somehow.
Exactly.
Not to actually bring in a cult like you're saying. They're just bringing them for their
For amusement. Basically, they're just getting in, like, you're the today's streaming service.
Yeah. You're today's court jester or
Kingsway.
hype man.
Time versus space. You know?
It's cool.
And it's so strange, Zormir, that you only got gifted one gift from Purple, and the Violet never gave you anything.
No, Violet ripped
damn,
off.
you got ripped off.
No, Violet ripped off their limbs.
And Bob, if you could check your messages for me.
Oh, dear.
And I'll let you decide if you ever want to share that. But that's for you.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So it turns out Zormir's stomach is a grenade or something like that.
But as Zormir sees all this while they're going about their day, unbeknownst to all the other characters, Zormir is just reliving this dream while you guys are all just chatting.
I won't reveal that one.
Yeah. So.
What would the party like to do?
So, boy, what have you guys been doing while we've been away? What information did you get?
Well, we know how to get Damien back when we find him.
Okay.
We met a lovely guy, Phil. He is great. I think most people get on with Phil.
I like that he's like, I think you'd. People like Phil.
Yeah.
It's like, I think you'd hate him.
Also recruited a bunch of people over there for the big project.
Oh.
If you come along, they
Yeah.
probably come with you, Kazak.
Oh yeah, they're.
Okay, I can't pronounce my name either.
Oh,
Kazak.
fuck you. Have you got
Damn
any?
my parents.
Have you got any techniques for seeing through illusions?
I've got a way to see through illusions.
Oh, what is it?
Well, usually the illusion's being cast by someone, right?
So beat the shit out of them.
Knock them unconscious, and then you see through the illusion.
No, we want these guys to like us. There's a guy over there. Honestly, I respect the style with which they're doing their disguised self.
I take a look over there and peer.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I'm looking at the person that pointing out.
The one
That
with
sounds
the
weird to
dodgy
say.
disguised
You
self.
can't quite see them.
You try. You can't quite see them.
Where are they?
Just behind the wizard.
Where are they?
They've got an illusion spell on them.
Yeah, but you said it was a disguised self.
Well, it's a modified disguised self.
Oh.
Watch this guy's self.
Not disguised self. Yeah. Modified. I'm being kind about it.
Oh, I should go over and say hello.
Oh, I already have. His name's Brown Tongue,
Oh,
which is why I think
that's a weird name.
our dear goblin friend would get on with them.
Oh, let's go and introduce ourselves. This is gonna be fun.
I will sit back and watch
Yeah.
with Tarragon.
Nope. Tarragon's coming
Tarragon,
with.
you can sit here and watch. You don't want to go over there. going to be far more entertaining over here.
Do not give her any alcoholic beverages, point.
Of course. I'm supposed to be the responsible parent here.
You're not, though, are you?
You're really not.
She stares at you and then sits down. As you pay attention to her, she seems uncomfortable with the setting.
Yeah. Actually, do you want to go sit outside, Tarragon, if you're not happy here? Do you smell anything?
She sits up and without looking at you, without talking to you, she just starts walking towards the door.
Aw.
I'll keep an eye on our daughter.
Hey,
I-
Tarragon, where
Mine.
you going? Come over here and sit with us.
Darragon,
keep
do
an eye
not
on
listen
the
to
horse.
Zome!
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just going
shut
to
up,
follow
you.
Tarragon.
And we are going to go and introduce ourselves to these people. I just like,
Stupid elf carrying people about the place.
she's
Yeah.
got her cask on her leg, Zome.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, where's she going?
Have you put her down, or are you still carrying
I'm
her?
still carrying her. And then she got it just like one arm, like it's just over, like leaning up on my shoulder. Just left hand just slams down on the wizard's shoulder. It's like,
What's
Hello?
this caster splint made of?
Now, it's lucky that your hand was above him because he reacts with such a startling about to jump out of his seat that had your hand not by there, he'd be 10 foot in the air.
hello.
Oh my god! Why would you do that? Why would you just come out of nowhere? Oh my god!
Are you okay?
You just see the table around just laughing their asses off. There's a large kind of with a couple scars on her face, burly human woman just slapping the table, causing it to almost like half come up towards her.
like
A
that
kind of like hooded, leather-clad figure. You can see like just the hint of hair, kind of, or of the hint of long hair coming out from behind the shadow across their hood. Just kind of leaning back and like holding at their sides. A gnome bar just strumming on their instrument. Just, and the wizard nearly rose to the air, startled as a cat, white as a hare.
And the staff has a knob on the end.
Oh, don't start that. Don't start that.
The halfling ranger is passed out on the floor.
He's alive, right?
Yeah, he's
Cool.
alive.
I was asking the group in general.
You just hear snoring.
Got it.
Seems to be having the most wonderful dream.
Nice. So I've heard you're going to be on our mission with us.
I'm sorry to. I don't believe we've been acquainted.
Oh, howdy. I'm Alvina Eleanor. Pleasure to meet you.
And I should probably get an actual name. I'm Cornwallis.
Cornwallis, no!
Oh no.
Cornwallis.
Look, where this.
Nice to meet you.
Jeebus out of another one.
Yeah, so I've heard you're all
Yes.
going to be on our mission with us.
More ship, big ship.
I'm with the glowing-headed dwarf.
Oh,
That you met
the
earlier.
point.
Yeah, I didn't know if he told you his name. Yeah, I'm with the point. This is
Yes,
Monica.
yes, fine individual, fine individual.
This is Monica. This is Karzug. Lou has just appeared out of nowhere.
I saw the reflexes of the kid. Had to come over.
Gordon!
Yeah. Well, I was.
Luke, get him in the cult.
Ignore Zom.
Not now, Zormir.
Ignore Zom. Lou, can you do me a favor? Can you go and do you have anything that can knock him out for about 10 minutes?
I do, actually.
Oh dear.
He'll be fine. We need to cut him off. And the only way I can cut him off is literally. So it's a bad idea.
And you're part of the protective details we'll be working with?
Yes! No idea how much Points told you, but glad to have you all aboard. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, it's still up in the air. We're still hashing out the final, and contracts fall through so
Oh,
many
you've
times.
got to do it. You're going to be heroes.
Oh, well, I'll settle for food and money.
Oh, you like food? You're going to love it. I'm the cook.
And what an amazing
Sure.
cook she is as well.
I see.
Alvina's got a grin like a shark at the moment.
Well, aren't you an interesting individual?
Oh, thank you. I get that a lot.
I'm gonna point the copper rod towards the wizard dude and use message and go boo.
Is he always like this? I look up specifically towards the barbarian. I can see another barbarian.
Oh yeah, he's a little frightened cat, but he's endearing.
Ah, I get it. I used to know
And
someone like
he able to cast Hideous Dash's Laughter. It's very good, useful spell when dealing with wild animals.
Ah, I've seen that. Monica can cast that, I believe, right?
Hang on. Maybe. I used to be able to.
Sometimes.
Please, we were about to make our way towards, what do you call it? Battle of Bands. Would you care to join?
Oh, we're in that, actually.
Oh, well, we are spectators. Maybe we vote. Are you any good?
Yeah, we're decent. Point's very good. Point and Monica are very good. I'm alright. I tend to do the dance mostly.
Well, yes, the fine fellow did seem to have a tongue worthy of some lyrics. But I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, looking forward to see you there. Oh, it's really soon, isn't it?
Yes,
not
it
too
is.
far
It is
away.
starting just now. We should make haste if you need to put a prayer.
Yep, do that. See you there.
And I need a break from my heart.
I look out for all of you in the crowd.
We
Be
will be
brave.
cheering.
Ah! Heck
I love
yeah.
Young,
how
boisterous
Venus just
woman.
glossed over the fact that
I like
nobody-
you.
No, we're going to the battle band. Fuck Damien.
He's been missing for 2 days. He can survive an hour.
Yep.
Also, you technically can't go get him anyway.
Yep. Zomir.
We have finished just in the goddamn map.
Zomir.
Yeah.
Drag Gwen.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm the captain. Shut up. We're gonna.
Okay,
Sure.
you're the captain, so drag Gwen.
Lou goes and gets Gwen.
While all those shenanigans are happening, and we hope eventually the party, in a very
gonna walk out, mate.
disorderly, chaotic method, is able to withdraw from the bar. At the point, you have a couple moments alone with Tarragon outside. Would you like to do anything?
Does Tarragon stop outside or just keep going?
No, she stops outside once she's away from the Karada rousiness. She seems to relax a little bit. She still kind of gets shifty whenever like people are entering or leaving the establishment, or just people passing in general.
You're right there, kid. Sorry to take you in there. It's a bit overwhelming. Your first time in a bar.
She just kind of glances up at you with those dark, hollow eyes.
Well, we can sit out here for a bit. It's a lovely view of the courtyard. Don't you think? It's a yeah. I never thought towers could get that big, especially inside a cave. But I mean, the craftsmanship on the phoenix statue that's up there, the emblem that's on the tower, just wittering about completely inane nonsense.
Try to take a mind off things. Be right back.
Yeah.
You do so. After a while, it seems to work. She relaxes a little bit. She stops kind of getting stops getting as jitterous when people are walking by. You seem to be able to distract her mind. Eventually, the rest of the party comes waltzing up, very evidently, as they announce themselves well in advance. And the party is ready to go. Do you all head to the Colosseum?
Yeah.
Assuming we quickly stop by reception just to let the receptionist know, hey, we think he's in here. We can't get in there right now. See you soon.
I've got
You
an
can do so.
idea for what I can get you. I will go right on that at some point. See you later.
I'll go and let her know.
No, I'm saying that to her.
Oh.
If we go past reception. Because I actually
Yeah, so
have
for
a
it-
genuine idea for a thing to make.
Honestly, if I say that and Zormir starts walking towards reception, I was like, you know what? I'll go. I'll see you over there.
Zormir, do you listen?
Nope, I go to reception and.
At
speak
the
to her.
point, you find Zormir is still following you.
I hope I can rush quicker than.
Zormir, you
So-
start watching the point bolt off ahead of you. Do you do anything?
Uh. Alright.
I'm back. Whoop. Expeditious
No.
retreat.
Where are you going? Come back here! Wait for me!
Oh Jesus Christ!
What just happened?
You
They're
don't wanna
racing.
know.
They're racing to the reception. Zormir, as you reach the door,
I know.
managing to just pass the point. Yes, point. What you're gonna do is they rush past you.
Counter spell.
Where is it? No,
Wait,
God,
what-
I'm gonna cast Entangle. I'm just trying to find where the thing is.
I actually do want to. What the fuck happened with Zombie? Where is he running off to? Because if he's running off somewhere, I'm gonna try and stop him.
He's running off to drunkenly speak to the receptionist.
Oh fuck no!
You know,
I'm not letting him do that.
Annabelle-
I'm tackling
You
him.
don't know shit. You just got back.
No, my person
I
got
said-
back.
I said we should go and tell reception where we're going.
My player
then-
got back. Alvina was with you the entire time.
Yeah. I swear I've got
Zormir.
Entangle.
Give me a strength saving throw.
There you go.
No.
I'm
fortunate-
using my thing. I'm
Oh, you're
using my destiny.
Let's find out. What the Destiny!
Destiny says, fuck you guys.
Okay.
In that case, fuck you, cast whole person on Zormir.
Yeah.
Why?
And Alvina's gonna tackle him.
Because friends don't let friends speak to the receptionist they have a crush on when they're drunk.
Not when
I'm
they're
not
drunk.
I don't have a crush on her, and I didn't
No,
say I did.
Fuck you
You
doesn't know
all
what's happening.
think
He just
that.
wants to fuck around with
Yeah.
Zormir.
So we all think that. That's why I was trying to stop you.
Everyone, roll me initiative. We're gonna see if Zormir gives you even the chance, or if Zormir's already gone by the time you react.
Even Gwen's rolling initiative.
Oh god, Gwen's gonna be on Zormir's side, isn't he?
Well,
No, Gwen's unconscious.
yeah. No, because Gwen's seen somebody start to run. Running's always important.
And
Gwen's
Gwen's
running.
the herd. Gwen is the herd mentality.
Just running.
Yeah. Gwen sees someone run, and his horse instincts just kick in, and he just follows the pack.
Full ass sprint, baby.
Okay. Why is that so funny?
It's appropriate. Where's Zomir's initiative? 19. You actually got faster than Alvina.
All right.
Oh, I'm not in the initiative, so.
Yeah, you guys didn't
Alvina,
select
Foku,
it.
Yeah, you are.
as you
You got
prepare to
11.
act, unfortunately for you, Zormir is already 90 feet ahead and has
Ooh.
managed to slip around the corner through the double doors. You've just lost visual range of them as you're about to act.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm faster than him. Even with experience retreat, I'm faster than him.
Are you faster without needing to dash?
No, but I'm almost as fast without needing to dash. I think
Almost
he...
isn't quite enough.
Yeah, I'm 45, he's 30.
You gonna dash?
Yeah.
Alright. To be fair, he is able to. You can run it as part of the action. So you can double dash.
Sure.
No. No ordering for all of you. I should probably actually add Zormir then.
Yeah, Zombies probably should be on there at least.
To be fair, I
No,
only needed the initial
you
check.
shouldn't. Zarmir's not included.
Yes, I'm included. Win.
No, you're not.
So the point, as you're the only one who had you're already ahead and had the chance. You cast Entangle, and Zormir just fucking powers through it with their nat 20 save. The power of Drunken just annihilating it. The rest of the party are not like technically surprised, but
Can't be surprised.
flavorfully surprised
Yeah.
as Zormir dashes out ahead of you. Is able to turn the corner before you even have a chance to act. And Zormir, as you enter, suddenly you are just awash with this bright white light smacking you in the face. It's quite like well, not quite a dark. It's not quite dim, but it's still like a low light level outside. And when you come into the headquarters rebellion, it is just blinding white light from all of the marble around you, and it suddenly disorients you as everything is already kind of fuzzy and hazy. The two worlds overlapping, and You see ahead of you in the round semicircle reception area, you can see Annabelle already just like working at several different communication stones.
Mm.
But you can't help but notice out of the corner of your eye, how could you? It's been your obsession for so long. A figure moving off into the depths of the headquarters, and you only see their back for now, but it's such a disturbingly familiar back. They seem to be kind of shiftily looking about, kind of trying to keep their shoulders hunched, head down as they make their way in. And as they get to a door, they appear to be dressed in some sort of almost janitorial outfit. They begin opening the door, but it looks like they're doing something towards the door. It looks like they might be trying to lock pick it stealthily without anybody noticing, as if pretending they're using a key. And as they're kind of glancing around, making sure nobody is catching or watching them, they glance in your direction and you see the pale face that has haunted your nightmares since that tragic event. All that indeterminate amount of time ago.
Junior!
As the room kind of glances towards you and the figure too far away to hear you opens the door and slips inside. You can see the door closing behind them.
That's good to know. So that was Junior. Do you guys...
Yep.
Alvina, it's your turn.
Do I hear that?
Unfortunately, Zormer's double dash this turn.
Yeah, does that... Do I hear that?
You would have heard me, because I would have said it loud enough that...
Yeah, with the idea that everything is happening concurrently, you are only, like, technically a few steps behind them as you're coming through the door and hear them
I've
shouting.
also just realised something. Zormer double dashing. I'm as fast as him double dashing with my normal dash. So...
Yep.
Cool. Good to know.
But you don't have a bonus action to dash, so that's your action.
Yep. It's like, what? Where?
You just went in there!
See, there's a slight, like, confusion throughout the air as people are glancing at you, they're backing away.
Alvina is
concerned about
basically...
the shouting.
Alvina is basically going to point at that room that Vorm is pointing out and just yell, vampire!
They're not necessarily... Oh, well.
If it's Junior, then Alvina's willing to go with it!
You guys are gonna be late to this your
Yep.
music.
Vampire going through that door is basically what I'm
Fashionably
It's
late.
gonna just bellow.
People are like moving
the
out of
best
your way
ones
as you're
are late.
pointing. Fuck you, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Everyone can definitely hear Alvina.
Yeah. Would fuck you have known where they? Well, yeah, they said they're going to reception, didn't they?
We're not exactly subtle individuals, are we?
Yeah. Fuck
Like
you,
they're literally just through the double doors on the outside of the building.
because fuck you can only dash 60 foot. You can't double dash. And he's not got Misty Step, I don't believe now. So fuck you's just gonna dimension door into the lobby again.
Let's hope you guys don't have to do combat this evening.
We are! We're gonna beat the shit out of Junior again.
You do so, Fukyu. Like the exact spot you previously dimension door to.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, everyone's just looking like confused and a little bit panicky now. You can see a couple shadows start to appear on the exterior, just kind of coming from the shadows, eyes on you and the rest of your group.
Because even if we were only like 100 foot away, we'd probably hear Zormir shouting Junior.
You hear Zormir shouting Junior and Alvina shout vampire through that door.
Yeah.
Gwen, you're semi back to half consciousness again. People are running in front of you. What would you like to do?
I pelt forward.
They're running away.
We don't know what he's running away from.
Everybody's
He's running.
one direction. I'm running in that direction, but fast.
Where's your base movement?
I think
Oh,
his base move is almost as fast as
ridiculous.
Alvina dashing.
Is as fast, or do they have to dash?
He's got 80.
I'm
He's got 80
80.
without.
You got 80 base.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
center.
160 if he was to dash.
I actually thought you're higher than that, are you?
I thought it was a bit
Yeah, but-
higher as
Yeah, because I
well.
thought you've got 100, because don't you have mobile and the horseshoes?
No, I've got 80. I think I can always double check, but for now, 80.
Because Centaur's base 40, mobile takes you to 50, and then the horseshoes just double it flat, I think.
No, they increase it by 30.
Oh, did it increase by
horseshoes.
30? Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Everyone's headed in one direction. I'm pegging it in that direction.
Then if it's 80, you are just shy of the door, which is now apparently at 90. Since that's what everyone else got. To be fair, we'll say like you're like just on the outside of the door because they were like 10 feet into the building, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can peek your head through the door as all this is all this shouting is going on if you'd like.
I'm not going to peek. I'm going to try and throw the doors open.
Ah!
You throw the doors open.
It's an automatic door!
You hear shouts of Junior and Vampire pointing into the building. What would you like to do?
Drunk Gwent seems to be very confident.
You still have your action.
Yeah.
Drunken bravado.
Or,
Yep. Dutch courage.
oh, I'm going to cast a command. Come.
On who?
You casting command on.
Junior.
He's through a door.
They have-
Junior.
They are already out of your line of sight. They have slipped through the door.
You can run to the door, maybe.
Whoa.
How far's the door away?
Let's have a look. Let's do a D6
If he's burst through
plus
the doors,
3.
surely you should be able to see Junior, no?
No, because he was
Okay.
Junior went first.
50 feet away.
Get in there, Gwen!
Yeah, I dash over. I'll use my action to dash to the other side. Just woo!
To the door.
Open the
You
second
dash
lock.
to the door Alvina is pointing to, and it appears to be open. You can swing it open, and you stare into what looks to be some sort of janitorial closet. There is a bald half elf sitting in there. You can see some wrinkles under his eye. He looks to be in the, a couple hundreds, eating a sandwich as he stares up at you.
I'm going to take his sandwich and then, like, show it to Arvina, like, was this it? Did you want this?
I mean, what kind of sandwich is it?
Look, what kind of sandwich? It looks like ham. Ham.
I like ham. Wait, is Junior eating a ham sandwich?
Huh?
You've seen Junior
Who's
before.
Junior?
You've seen him before.
Who?
The vampire!
Junior.
The nerdy vampire!
That
Zormir
sent
said-
the
Zorm-
rest of us here.
Yeah, remember the one in the tower?
I didn't go in the tower.
You
Well,
did!
not twice. Oh.
You fell down a pit, remember?
You know, crossing bones. The little puppet.
Yeah,
You
is it-
kissed his feet.
Is that the guy in there?
It's an old elf dude. He's. Oh, I've just stole your sandwich. I'm so sorry. Here you are. Sandwich.
Zormir will pay for it.
You know, I worked hard for that sandwich.
Not
you-
easy.
I gave it
cleaning
back.
up.
Would you like another one?
No, you guys are still you're shouting this across like 50 feet.
Yes.
You can't hear him. He doesn't shout that loud.
Now, I was supposed to be Gwent talking that
Yes,
loudly.
I'd like my sandwich back, please.
I'm so sorry. Here you are. Enjoy your sandwich.
While that's going on, the point, you're able to catch up with everyone who appears to have just dashed right in front of you, throwing you away.
So I gotta go in and just wander up to deception, just go,
I don't think we're in initiative anymore, by the.
yeah,
Yeah, we can come out now.
Yeah.
Well, it matters when Zormir gets there, so we'll
That's a good
end on
point.
Zormir's turn.
Yeah.
yes, I was just coming here to let you know where we were off to. I don't know what that is. I think they're quite drunk. You might want to call security.
I'm not drunk, Zormir is.
Actually, yeah, I say call security, but also have them use ranged put him to sleep quickly.
If you
Stuff.
Alvin is like, look,
You're a bard, right?
Yeah, Bardi doesn't have that spell.
You can't, I don't know, use that beguiling charisma that you kind keeps talking about and maybe convince them to fucking leave?
Well, yeah, that was my next thing. I was just saying maybe get them by way of doing that.
Like, I don't need to call security. There's already
Make
like
it
8
official.
here.
Okay. Zomir.
What?
I think I saw him dimension door out that way.
Stormir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Whoa, I've not been.
All right, Lou, what would you like to do?
After seeing and hearing this, Lou would go, shit. And then
Here we go
dimension
again.
door in the direction that everybody was pointing.
That's fair. You find yourself teleport into the foyer.
you're in the janitor's closet with an old man.
You can you can be slightly further in than Fukyu, and you can be parallel with the door and see through it. You see just into a janitor's closet, just this half elf who's taken off their cap, appears to be bald and was eating a sandwich, just kind of staring up annoyed at Gwent, who is trying to offer the sandwich back. They do not look like Junior to you.
Oh, okay.
It's just a guy.
God damn it, Zomir.
I'm,
Mentalize against what fucking points is said to me.
that's fine as long as I can
Point
determine
roll deception point.
that
please.
it's not Junior.
Just so we don't have to worry about
Give me an insight check.
That's a good call.
Uh,
Turns out it is. Thank you. Thank you, Point, so much. We're gonna go to Battle of the Bands and leave Zomir, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Work out how to get Zormir somewhere to sober up.
I know, here's the bit, just send him on a wild fucking goose chase.
Yeah.
We need about an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Lou would try and do his best to get a mental image of who he saw.
Yeah, give me that insight check. Insight that stranger. Is that secretly Junior?
I'm gonna bend luck.
Alright, go for it. Doesn't look like Junior so far. You try and peer closer using your knowledge of magic to see if maybe he's wearing like an illusion disguise, a disguise self, maybe something like that.
Nope.
Maybe
You're
not.
pretty sure that's not Junior.
Old man.
Looks to be an old half elf.
The hilarious bit is you could generally say that's definitely Junior. 100% with that one as well. If it, even if it wasn't, oh, if it was. We would not know either way. Love it.
And stab some innocent person in the heart with a wooden stake. But
Garlic
that wasn't
steaks.
that wasn't my plan in the first place anyway, so it's okay.
So that was your action, and then you've incited. Is that you?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Zormir, now we go to you. Your party doesn't seem to be reacting like Junior is in that closet.
I mean, I think it did.
And he's actually convinced me that he's went a different way.
Yeah, he dimension door that way. Clearly, where the point pointed.
Definitely.
He shouts back to the receptionist, "Your present idea will be later. Bye." Runs out that way.
Cool. I'm not following
Yes,
him,
sir.
for reference.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm going to walk over to the receptionist and honestly, what have I got? Give me a minute. I think I've got a pearl or something like that. It's a big fucking gem. It's like, I'm really sorry about Zorbit. Whatever the...
I heard that. Shut up.
No, you didn't. Alvin is actually saying this quite quietly. I'm really sorry. If he's trying to basically get some information-y stuff put forward, would this do? And honestly, just take this other thing for I'm really sorry about them. Actually, yeah, I've got these. I've got a topaz and a peridot. I will give her both. I don't know how much either one is worth, But they are. But gems worth significant amount of money. Don't know how much each, but
There's a peridot and a
topaz is what I've got written.
topaz.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm assuming just standard value of whatever they're worth, essentially, because that was it.
Yeah,
That's to
precious
get
monies. That's
whatever the information that Zormir's confused about to go ahead easier. And here's an apology from me. Hope you have a nice day, okay?
The Annabelle kind of just staring up at you, staring up at the young half orc in your
Yep.
arms.
Yep.
Staring down at the gems. I suppose a girl could be persuaded. Is that comfortable? No. Surprisingly, yes. I see.
It's the ridges between the biceps.
Well, you know, a girl is definitely persuaded by these very lovely jewels. She like sweeps them into her handbag.
Mhm.
But if you happen to be free, there's a tree in my house that needs removal.
Yeah.
It's-
Perfectly happy.
And if
she's
you
got a
know-
bunch
Is
of
that
easy
too?
parts.
And if you know anyone with a mending spell, I suppose bring them along too. I can offer tea and cake.
Ah.
Well, I say offer, I'm just gonna buy some on the way home. I'm
Hmm.
not baking you anything.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's still
No,
offering.
but it's just good.
I'd probably go buy just to be helpful.
But if you're free this evening, I would rather not have a draft while trying to go to sleep.
Ah, perfectly. I've got a very concerned thing that she was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
How
like.
long has this tree been? No, not worth it.
Alvina's got a thought that maybe she was living with the neighbor of Darkside that I smashed the wall in.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe.
You see her just her eyes linger on your arms for a second.
Yep.
Well, if that's
Basically,
all,
she wants snoo snoo.
Entirely
Anyway.
possible. Yep.
I'm very busy.
It's gonna there is a chance I'll either get forced to just do manual labor or fade to black moment. Not sure here where this is going, but
Why not both?
Why not both?
I not both.
Especially if you manage to remove a tree from her house and repair her roof.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
Wasn't
Alvina could probably just
Was-
rip the tree out.
honestly. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep.
But as the
Meh.
party leaves the rebellion's headquarters once more,
We're going to the Battle of the Bands. We
Go
are
back.
distinctly not following Zormir, by the way.
Okay, so as Zormir runs past, I will attempt to brush his armor. Just reach out and touch it as he goes past, and just do some magical tinkering, so that he'll just constantly hear whenever he touches his arm. I think he went that way.
Oh, hell yes. Thank you, buddy.
okay. Well, we're gonna let Zormir go off and do their thing. We'll come back to them next week.
I'm
Next
really
week, one
sorry.
shot Zormir's drunk adventures.
Oh, that'd be good, actually. That would
The
actually
Drunken
be
Adventures
awesome.
of Zormir.
That would actually be kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
But as for the rest of you,
I'm really sorry, Bob.
Let's go sit in the fucking corner then.
We'll get you.
We got you something. Oh wait, we'll bring Randy.
Oh,
to be fair, I will run some stuff for Bob next week. Well, we're only going to do the intro to the magic bands because we've only got 10 minutes anyway.
Yep.
And then we'll split between magic competition and whatever trouble Zormir is going to find themselves in next week.
Turns out Zormir's the first one of us to be arrested.
For
Because
a
actually,
change.
We've already went past that point.
Zormir's already stumbled into an accidental character plot anyway.
God, I
So we'll
could
figure it out. But Right, you guys head to the Colosseum down south. Let's have you all go down here, other than Zormir, who is going to get into some
Jail?
magical and
Shenanigans.
psychological trouble next week.
Drunken
He's technically
count.
still in the rebellion headquarters. You've been amazed where semi-dreaming of his nightmares will take them,
Oh no.
Prison cell.
and what kind of secrets they may stumble upon.
And who they may stumble upon.
Exactly.
This
I got a
Al-
whole host of rebellion NPCs that have secrets. But for the rest of the party, you make it to the headquarters, you get all set up, and we get into the start of the Battle of the Bands. Where you guys need to decide who is actually going to be partaking in the band. We'll send you guys over here into the crowd. This is a fictional representation of the Colosseum. As you're getting set up, you're all going to be on your own hovering platforms that will be rising and moving throughout the Colosseum with a large central stage with several lights cast upon it. As this is technically King of the Hill.
Okay.
I think we previously said it would be fuck you, Alvina and Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in.
And Lou is there for special effects.
Yeah, you're the special effects guy.
Does that make Gwent the drunken cheerer, and does that mean Gwent is in charge of Tarragon?
Tarragon can come up with us
Oh,
if she
Jesus,
wants.
no.
I am going Tarragon if she wants to, can come up with us.
Yes, ask her if she wants to join in.
Tarragon, who traditionally doesn't like attention and gets skittish
I've got
when
the
people
idea.
are staring at them, definitely wants to come onto the...
I've got the idea. I'm still carrying Kazakh. Kazakh, would you really mind looking after Tarragon while we're doing this, please?
I was gonna say, if she's in witness protection, we don't want her on stage.
That's
Does
why.
that mean I have
don't
to
think
get
Tarragon-
out of the arms?
I'm sorry. I'll carry you both later. How about that?
Okay.
By the way, I've added another bit of title for Alvina, which has actually become so ridiculously long it won't actually show up on the screen.
Oh.
anymore.
Head carrier.
There we go.
Harem protagonist.
Maybe becoming a Harem
Yeah.
protector.
I mean, in my mind,
You did discover the gift that Annabelle that increases Annabelle's affection. That's what's.
Yeah, I got that gift. I've got
In
like
my mind,
5
yeah.
at this point.
in my mind, you're somehow princess carrying her in one arm.
That's exactly what I was playing.
That's what I was imagining. It's what they described it as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to reload the Roll 20. Why is this not letting me?
It's working fine on our end, but
Yeah.
It's just being really slow on mine. Okay, well, assume Kazra is there. I was gonna go grab her mini from the tavern.
it's gonna have a mini for it. We can build one in the interim potentially for her because I think she
Yeah,
might
it
be
doesn't matter
joining.
for like the last 5 minutes.
Exactly,
There
yeah.
you go. One of you can build a half orc. She is young. She's technically 35, but
I was
she
about to
has a
say 30.
condition,
I exactly thought 35 actually.
but she does have grey hair due to a condition.
And she's
She is-
gardener, right? Essentially.
Yeah, she's technically a forester. But I was imagining her like keywords are like suburban, not wife, because she's not actually married, but like slightly. She likes to read romance adventure stories.
I know the type.
Yeah.
She's not married, but like she wants the big kind of spectacles, but she's quite timid.
Yeah.
So romance novel protagonist.
I literally love it. Like, oh yeah, I understand exactly why she was fine with Alvina now. This makes sense.
There you go. All right. So as you get prepared onto your stage, you get a couple support techs to help you set up any equipment you want. They have quite a variety here. I'm also assuming you actually, as part of the application process, already detailed your technical needs. So everything that you requested is here and set up. If you want any electric bases or amplifiers or anything like that, they do have amplification magic.
Can you get an electric lute?
I got one. Oh, for
I've
yes,
got one.
Yeah.
Mine's a loot.
yes, Galvin electric. I'm sure the point at this point has the real the equivalent of piezoelectric pickups,
You've
which you can
secretly,
just stick to something and turned into an electric
but
instrument.
you've secretly just made Alvida's loot an electric loot without her knowing.
I say this because I have 4 or 5 of those over in the room. I have the electric sword in the room with me right now.
All right, so as you get prepared, you can kind of hear the hubbub of the crowd within the Coliseum. It seems to be not ridiculously packed. It appears to be like 80% occupancy, but there's still quite a background noise emanating down the long corridor that is this Coliseum Central. You can see the giant stage above you with a light. The announcer box comes on. Ladies and gentlemen, and all in between, of the Great Bastion Battle of the Band ceremony, welcome to another spectacle of delight. I am your announcer bot, and I will be switching to Bard mode.
Rat bots.
Welcome!
You peaked
Announcer
your
bot
mic.
here, and we're going in for a delight today. We've got 8 bands up and coming, ready to strut their stuff with some lovely musical choruses for all of you today. Now, for those who don't remember or know the rules of Battle of the Bands, there is one stage to rule them all, one stage that every contestant wants to be on. It's the stage that you're all going to be focusing on as the bands battle for that central spotlight. You will be delighted, you will be amazed. Each of the bands will have to fight each other in a lyrical and performance standoff in order to reach the stage. And once they're there, they must defeat all contestants who ride back. Any defeat will send you hurtling towards the ground, in which you will have to recover. And as a reminder for all our contestants, the hovering platforms you are on are powered by musical performance, so you better get a strumming if you want your engines to be a running.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's get into the part you all are dying to know. Who are our contestants for today? In the far corner, because it's a circle, there is no corners.
In the far corner, which
In the far ring,
which is hilarious because from where you're sitting, any of them could be the
Yes.
far ring.
In that one, the one that's lighting up right now.
you can see like
First,
good 60 feet below the central platform. You guys are surrounded by other rings, but it's actually quite dark in here as a spotlight erupts, and you can finally see in the far corner from you guys is what looks to be 4 halflings in can only be described as country getup. They've got the overalls on. You can see some straws coming out. They've got the little sunflower hats,
hell yes.
and they have all got banjos.
Are they going to be singing
Yes!
Cotton
No,
Eye Joe?
they might be. They're all Cotton Eye Joes.
In the
It's
far corner,
rednecks.
we come hailing on their tour from the outer frontiers. It's none other than the growing sensation, the popularity, the country geniuses, the band known as Mushroom Soup. You see them all
I
kind of
want them
prepping
to
up,
win.
We know you do.
taking in their applause. They're all loving this. You can see a couple of them. They're just like staring around wide-eyed, like children in candy shop. They're loving the attention. In the
Second circle.
in going around in
Clockwise.
In the second sphere, we have.
in order to make this dramatic, we're actually going to make the mushroom soup the top one here. I'm actually going to add a
Okay.
mushroom soup, and then we're going to go anti-clockwise for reasons we'll get into,
Okay.
as you'll see in a
The
second.
villains are over there, evidently.
I don't know what you mean. So that's mushroom soup. Next to going anti-clockwise around, we have, as the spotlight breaks down upon them too, and you can see 4 burly orcs in what appears to be just entirely just pale makeup, giant black black eyes, red like iconography all around their face. You can see at least 3 sets of what can only be described as percussion instruments. And 1 individual on the amplification thermatology mic. It is the Chaos from Down Under. It's the Rumblers in the fighting pits. It is the Crush and Skulls. You can see one of them picks up their drum kit and throws it overboard.
I like them.
Immediately.
I like them. Alvina just says.
Yeah, well, you gotta beat them now.
That's the plan.
You gotta beat them now. That is the Crush and Skulls.
Crushing skulls.
Moving on next to the Crush and Skulls with a light coming down, and you can see what appears to be 4 Warforged gnomes.
Oh
What?
no.
Each of them-
Warforged gnomes.
Warforged gnomes.
Autonome. Nice.
Yeah, they got it.
Each of them with a slightly squarish face, and they
No,
all kind of
it's
look around.
metronome.
One of them has got what appears to be some sort of almost xylophone, electric xylophone.
It's a synth.
It's
The rest of them have got a
Kraftwerk.
variety of very strange. One of them's literally just got a box with like metal rods sticking out of it, and they've got
They've
like
got a theremin. They've got a theremin.
Who's on the electric triangle?
One of them's just on the electric triangle. It is the New Age. What would I even describe this one as? It is the New Age technological sensation sweeping the circuit. It's none other than the quickly up and coming binary signals.
Oh, that's it, is it?
That's it. Their name's just binary signals.
I'm not kidding. I'm trying to find it. The fucking dancing robot from the Robots movie is what I'm trying to find. By the way, I can't remember what.
And because I can only do so many goddamn descriptive
Ah,
paragraphs.
this'll do. This isn't the right one, but this'll do.
The rest aren't nearly as interesting. So, coming from there, that's all the hype. I ran out of hype juice. Coming to the next 3, the spotlight comes down, and you can see what appears to be 3 Kenku in black suits
Oh no.
with some lovely sunglasses on.
Yep, it's
The-
it's the
the
freaking
Black
Clash.
Girls.
No, it's the Clash. It's what
It's
I
the
love.
Blue Depths.
Yep.
Brothers.
Blue.
One of them's got a giant xylophone. Not xylophone. What's this?
Xylophone.
Saxophone.
Keyboard.
One of them's got a saxophone,
Saxophone.
but the other one's got like a double bass.
Yeah, double bass, a saxophone, and a
God, I'm trying to
keyboard.
remember my string instruments now.
And a
Ah,
keyboard.
I haven't done music since high school.
Same. Other than a lot of karaoke, but that doesn't really count for me.
The next one coming around appears to be a trio. One of them is one of them's on the thermatology mic. The other 2 appear to have violins.
Okay.
All of them are high elves. It is the sound of wind. Nobody thought to challenge their name.
It's just kind of a whistling noise, I guess. Is what Alvina says.
They appear to have almost be
Expected
like
trumpets.
all of them are like dressed really fancily as if they've gone to the Ritz. They're all dressed as if they are going to a premiere showing. The lead high elf has this beautifully like glossy blonde hair, is wearing a sparkly dress all the way down to the floor. There's a little bit of trail to it. They are playing orchestratal wind. They're playing wind orchestra.
Okay,
On
fair.
string instruments.
It's weird. It works ish.
The next 3 appear to be just they look quite young, almost as if they're in their late teens. You can see some of them still have acne on them. They're a mix of races. And we have coming as a late entry with a little bit of inscribable text here on the form. It is the unheard of but hopefully hidden gem of the Impressionists. And it just looks like 3 teenagers in a
cover.
garage band.
Nice. Hey, that's some good music though. Usually.
They
So.
are a cover band. Well done, Lou.
Yeah. inspiration from me.
You know what? You are going to get inspiration
Yay.
for correctly guessing that the Impressionists are a teenage cover band.
Nice. I hope they win.
And for our second last contestant, it is. And please describe your party. What is the name of your band that you have written down on the
I
form?
believe we wrote down the Misfits again.
Yeah, the Misfits.
And how do you describe your musical genre?
I feel the point should answer that.
Yeah, it would be.
Because the point definitely is the one that wrote it down.
Yeah, it would be otherworldly rock. Would be what we've put down.
Otherworldly, chaotic, strange rock from another place. You might recognize some of these people. I think you might.
Yeah,
be.
pop rock, as seen on the Phoenix Rise.
As seen it as the first and third place of Phoenix Rise as well. I think it was, wasn't it? As well.
What would have?
It's new wave.
Is that some of this is definitely just a description for Merida Blackstar that's
You've
I've just
stolen it
completely
from
copied.
somewhere else.
Yeah, fuck you,
Actually,
looking around and
should
being
we
like,
call
"Oh,
it the
shit."
Misfits? Because, you know, copyright.
doesn't exist in this universe.
I think we said Little Misfits last time.
So we're the
Yeah,
big Misfits.
With the big Misfits, then? I'm the only one of us above 4 feet in this group,
Exactly,
I think.
it's ironic.
Alright. And then, coming last but not least, and because I wrote it down before anybody said anything, so screw you guys all for guessing correctly.
Yep. Who is it?
And our last contestants, you know them, you love them. They are the band that pushes limits. They are the band that rebels. They are, as the
They're the
light
punks.
comes down, it's deaf to authority.
Yeah.
Am I looking at what's her name from earlier?
Damien.
Is Millie there?
Is Damien right
is,
there?
is Damien there, actually? Good question. Is Millie there?
As you see on the thaumaturgic mic, standing up front with her black
Yep.
hair, she looks to have been done up. You can see she's no longer sweaty. She's combed. She's done her makeup. Standing there defiantly, blue eyes piercing up at the sky. It is Millie.
Yeah.
And not only do you recognize Millie, you glance over and you see on the guitar with a pink mohawk
Yep.
sticking up. It is the punk gnome that you
Gnome.
know and love.
Oh,
Yep. That's why they were following us, because they knew we were in the Battle of the Bands.
Who knows why they were following you?
That might very well be the reason. Alvina literally
Millie
wave at Millie.
Locks eyes with you.
Alvina waves. She's got a big grin.
so the point,
I-
the point just before they came up did change into punk gear. They cast Alter Self to
Yeah, you did
essentially
say.
become a punk version of themselves.
Alvina waves at Millie like, "Hey, Millie!"
Yeah, Foggy's like, we really
Like-
should have practiced for this.
We'll be fine. We've
The
practiced
point is
before.
just posing immobile for this entire thing.
It's improvised jazz.
Millie's
We'll
locked
be
eyes,
fine.
probably scowling at Alvina, and Alvina's just happily waving back at her with a big grin on her face. Sounds about right.
Oh, is that?
No.
Yeah, that's her.
All right.
Also, isn't that the changeling that Zorme was racist
Yep.
against?
Yes.
It's a good thing we didn't bring Zorme here. He might have caused an incident. Why does he not like
In-
changelings?
In his drunken state, then yes, he
Yeah, why
probably would have.
does anyone know why he doesn't like changelings?
I
I love how
don't
they've
know.
all assumed this.
We do all assume this. Wait,
He
I'm,
was chasing after one on the train
it was just a
I
random.
still say it's a kink.
for no apparent.
Is that what you
reason.
just say in the crowd to the person next to you?
Yeah. First it was Sif. Now they don't like this guy.
Weird.
Was
Sid,
James- no,
not
Sid,
Sif.
That was it.
Sid, changeling in disguise. Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sith.
That was close.
It was close. I can imagine fuck you still saying, because it was Sith, it's like Sid. The point corrects you. It's like, what's that his name?
This is 500 p up, so it'll be 250. Okay.
Nice.
But yes, as you get a glance at your competition, I'm just gonna put heights around them because it'll be easiest to track them this way.
Honestly, even if we don't win, I'm just looking forward to this, to be honest.
Uh,
That's how
unfortunately,
big-
it's gonna be-
I need to practice my pun game just to out pun all of them.
You're gonna be in rap battle with them?
Yep. The point refuses to be nailed down to one genre.
Oh, also, Alvina,
Fair.
by the way, goes, we've got to get those lot to come with us on our mission.
And Neil, no dad puns.
No dad jokes, Neil.
You're not there, so shut up.
Yeah, you're in the midst. So,
Yeah.
You're wherever.
Once
bitch.
again,
Saying this
I-
to Neil.
once
I
again.
did not say it to Lou.
I
said
got
it
you.
to Neil.
Also, Lou, no dad puns.
You can put that down for you.
I got you, bud.
Everyone, it should be
Thank
between
you.
20 and 40, randomized per their platform. The initial
lead.
platform is
With
250.
the binary signals and the mushroom soup.
Alrighty. Now, there are mechanics to this, but I'll get into those next week. They normally involve performance, intimidation, persuasion, or other forms of checks. There's also dexterity, acrobatics, and performance, and the strength, athletics, and performance that can be done for various things.
Yes.
But first things first is we have to set the pace, and that is with a empowering check to fuel the magical platform that you are on. So I am going to need everyone to give me their... Actually, we're going to have one person lead this off. We're going to have one person driving. So let's, since this is the...
It's the points rodeo.
Since we got some bards, since we got somebody who... Well, technically we have 2 bards, but... Let's have both bards do it. The point lead can lead since they're the face. The point. How are you starting off your performance? You've practiced this with the rest of your group. You've got a rough idea of their strengths. Give me a flavor as you roll a performance check to see how you begin.
Okay, so, flavor, lights come up in the pose. Just Merida just slung in front of me, just playing a bass to start with just a bum 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 bum, and then letting my backing, well, my bandmates,
Electric Luke.
build it up from there. I'm just thinking that.
There we go. Thank you.
It got 1 better. Oh, 3 better.
We got
Not
3
too
better.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, like this is 100%. I can help. Is my point on this one. You got this, boy.
Yeah.
This is your rodeo. This is your rodeo.
I feel like
The pose. I'm ready for a big reveal later, but for now I'm just posing just with that baseline.
why do I think we're getting a string slide from Fuck You?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, fuck you's definitely going to be doing power chords.
Alvin is doing like
It's
I
called a
don't
girl.
Yes.
the karate. That's what he named it himself. He made his own. They're all just violent acts that
It's
he's
not a
turned into.
string slide. It's actually called a girl.
Fair enough. I did not know that.
Alvin is doing a the whatever the electric, basically the electric like beginnings of a guitar riff essentially. Bit, but it's quite often at the start of songs.
Fuck you's also going to do a minor illusion for the drum beat.
Nice.
I'm waiting for us to actually get to the chorus things before Alvin is gonna bust out any pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Saves it. We've got some firepower, so
I
it's
would
even
have
there.
told you guys. So I've got the alter self in punk mode at the moment.
Yeah.
Underneath, I've got my full glittery outfit.
Yeah.
So as soon as I
Damn
drop
right.
alter self, woof.
Yeah. I assume we're doing something that we have done before.
Yeah, we've practiced this.
Yeah.
We had
And
downtime to practice.
We've had plenty of downtime. We knew we were going into a battle of the bands, and I imagine we've been in battles of the bands before.
Yeah.
Because we actually have a band.
Yep.
We have a war dancer, whatever the hell fuck you's actual job description is, and a rock star.
What a pain in the ass.
A war dancer and a goblin.
And a goblin.
And Lou is also here.
And a cultist.
Our royalty collector.
I mean, a cultist and a cult following aren't that different.
Yeah.
Our head negotiator.
Our
royalty
accountant.
collector.
Our accountant is what I've been referring to him as.
Lou brings the chaos.
Do you bring the chaos? You bring the magic.
Yep,
Magic.
the real magic.
Yeah, you're the only full caster.
Yeah.
Mm.
And technically Technically, bards are forecast.
round begins and you're all doing your performance. You can feel the platform infuse with your various magics and performances as it lifts up into the air at a startling speed.
Nice.
You watch as some of the contestants fail to rise. Some rise a little, others rise a decent amount, but only you and the blue depth seem to really skyrocket up, taking the lead. The big misfits taking the lead amongst all the contestants.
Yeah, we actually had a slight height advantage. I noticed that's definitely what helped out.
It's not a 10 foot higher.
Yeah.
We'd be equal with the blue depths.
40
We
foot.
hadn't.
Which begins
The battle of the
our
bands.
versus round.
Mm.
As the closest person, or the person at the same height level of you, is the blue depths. As next week, you will be battling the blue depths to see who falls back down and who is able to rise up. But
What?
that is for next week as we continue the battle of the bands. Who will reign supreme, and will Zormir kill anyone?
Or be arrested. One of the two.
Probably.
Probably
Yeah,
both.
something like that.
Probably both.
Or both.
Yeah. Or neither.
know.
Or
So he
neither.
kills someone so he gets arrested.
That's why, yeah.
But there you go, you are on your way towards that platform in the sky in which you'll take center stage. But until then, I've been your DM, these are my wonderful players. This is A Day for Music. Finally.
Yeah.
We got there.
Next
We got
week.
there eventually.
Next week we start the Battle of the Bands.
Maybe.
Nice. I really hope the titles on the YouTube are A Day for Music, possibly. A Day for Music, finally. A Day for Music, continued.
A day for music still. Will probably be the one after that. I need to get a name back again, by the way, 'cause I'm just going to be putting down is babysitting Carrigan. Okay, I've got it.
I've also made a hero for on the Discord as well.
Yes, I will
Yeah, we'll go.
get on that at some point.
If that's what Chris is like Caesar as
What am I looking at?
That's pretty close to what Adam made, yeah.
in Shadows.
Tragsa.
She's in a tracksuit, which I quite like.
Yeah.
I wasn't imagining tracksuit, but that kind of works.
That's fair.
So what, Sporty Spice?
Probably not ponytail hair. Probably something a little bit more like mother-like. She is supposed to give off like middle-aged vibes.
Soccer mum hair. Give her soccer mum hair.
There's like the 80s bob in there as well, I think.
There is an 80s bob, actually. Oh, I was literally imagining, like, apron. Essentially. For some
But
reason.
that looks good.
Yeah. Oh,
But yes, that's us. Good night.
See ya!
Bye. Bye.
And out.
Okay, that was entertaining. I can't believe Alvina's accidentally becoming a harem protagonist, apparently. Did not see that the way the character was going, but fine with it. This is a lot of
See,
fun.
now we've just got Karen.
I never expected Zormir to be the most like to be arrested first.
That's a Karen
I'm not the first
hairstyle.
I'm not the first one arrested.
We haven't been arrested yet.
Yes.
You will be though.
You are the one who has the highest chance of being arrested in the immediate future. So, I think you have the highest chance currently. Let's see if you get arrested next week. But this should be entertaining. I am looking forward to this. Thank you, Chris, for everything. I'll be back on Monday. This has been Alterra. I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic time, a fantastic evening, and a fantastic weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Good night!
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.